There we go. Why are we stuck? Why are we stuck? Let's get it together, StreamYard. Don't do this to me. Don't know what's. One day we gonna have a perfect show. One day, bro. Just one day. That's all I want. Just give me one perfect show without no technical difficulties. What's going on, everybody, man? Salute to everybody who coming through, checking in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You understand me? Let me put this link over there on X. In the meantime, like I said, when you walk in this house, wipe your feet. Hit that like button. You're going to hear that repeatedly. And also hit that subscribe button. Help your boy reach his goal to get to 2,000 subscribers. That is what we definitely trying to get to. So I can't get that without y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we going to get to it. Y'all know it's Friday, which is basically panel day. You know what I'm saying? So this is the judges table. Down to hear y'all opinions and things of that. Let me put this over there on X. I meant to have X up already before, but where are you, X? Should have been up there. Don't know why it wasn't. Okay. Stupid. All right, let's get it. Where am I? That track hard, bro. Digging that track. All right. Make sure my audio good while I'm over here. Let's see. Yo. Sound good. Sound good. Let's go. I can talk a little louder though. Let me get with that. And X, for all my people that's watching me right now, X, I'm putting a link in the chat over there as we speak. All right, there we go. If you at the door, well, I'm hearing shit today, boy. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's get this show rocking, bro. Let's get this show rocking. Let me put this link in here right now. We got a lot to talk about. We got the Duarte and Sims Jr. tomorrow. Rougarou fighting on that card. A decent night of boxing. Not complaining. We don't have to do without. You know what I'm saying? Real spit. Because the next card, big card, what is I believe August 16th. Damn, that's when Tank was supposed to fight. I just tripped off that. But don't look like that fight gonna happen at all. At all. If you're on YouTube, the link is pinned to the top of the chat as well as over there on X. So take your pick. You got anything about boxing you want to talk about? We definitely can tap into it for sure. Because I really only got like one or two subjects, man, to talk about, bro. Really? Uh, shit. One main one I definitely want to get to, but because the Duarte and Sims fight, I mean, Duarte and Sims fight, it's gonna be a decent fight. It's your puncher versus your boxer versus the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Round one, what's happening? Mark, what's happening? I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? For me, I mean, it's gonna be entertaining to me. I don't know if Sims gonna last. So by saying that, that's telling you who I'm more and more leaning towards. Goddamn me. But is Duarte. But that don't mean Sims can't pull it out, right? I only seen Sims twice, if that. I think I seen him twice, probably more. But he must didn't leave a lasting impression on me. But um, most def. Whoa, what's this? Keyshawn Davis apologized for what he did say that he hasn't heard anything from Top Rank, so he basically retired right now. Oh, I forgot all about that too. His brother, I think his brother got dropped, right? But anyway, I don't, we gonna talk about that. But anyway, I'm gonna have to play this because I want to hear this. So I might play it out loud for y'all. I don't know if the audio. I'm gonna have to what you call it. But yeah, man. So I don't know. Ryan wants to say I'm watching one championship on Prime Video. What is one on at the right time right now? Damn, that's what's up. I wonder if there's any other boxing on, man. Your boy just touching down. So I really, really couldn't prep for this. I literally came up here, went live, like, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So a little off right now. But anyway, like I say, that's Sims fight, man, should be good. The Ruguru fight, definitely probably gonna be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatnot. But if y'all know more about Sims Jr., let me know. But I only feel like I seen them once or twice. I'm gonna look him up. I only feel like I've seen them once or twice, y'all. But I think Duarte Duarte gonna come bring it or whatnot. You know what I mean? So either way, it should be some entertaining. Somebody gonna get knocked out. That's how I feel about that fight. Somebody's gonna get knocked out. But while I'm looking at, oh, let me hear this. Let me hear this. Matter of fact, is it Kenny? Why is people calling me, bro? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. All right, let me put this Kenny. All right, I want to see if I've seen them more because I be forgetting y'all. Watch so much boxing every day. Mr. 22 and 2. Okay. Yeah. That was a while ago, bro. Yeah, bro. So my guy just ain't been putting no lasting impressions on me, bro. That's what it is, bro. I just say he must not been. I wasn't impressed, bro. That's all it is, and that's without any slight, no doubt. I'm not. I'm not shitting on him. Hopefully tomorrow he can make a lasting impression on me. But I want to know y'all thoughts on that, man. I'm not gonna harp on that tomorrow, but I will be on live tomorrow for that fight. But I do want to. This is caught up my eye. That's why I can't concentrate. Ryan want to say you kind of thinking about it. Slick, does your volume sound low to you? Round one, or maybe it's just me. It sound low. Uh, it shouldn't sound low, but I'm wondering too. Let me see. No, it don't sound low to me, and I'm listening to myself live right now. It don't sound low to me. Um, if anybody else think it sound low, let me know. Unless it's just Mark, I don't know, but let me know so I can try to tweak something, man. But cause ain't no way I should have this board turned all the way up. That'd be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Let me check my volume in here. Audio. Yep, mic volume all the way up. I can turn this off if that made a difference. Did that make a difference, Mark? I don't think it did, but it might have. To be fair, I can still hear you, but I got my shit on full volume. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Might have to cut them DBs up like my heavy be saying, you know, or whatnot. Okay, it didn't make a difference. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see some. Might just cut this up, see what happened, but I'm not sure if that's gonna make a big difference. Let me know if it's making a difference. But now I hear myself a lot louder. I got on 55. I usually don't like it like that because it start picking up a lot of stuff in the background. But if that should have made a difference, because it definitely got louder in my headphones. For real, it really did. It got hella louder in my headphones. So I don't know. But that should have did it right there, bro. That I ain't gonna lie, that should have did it. I ain't trying to have it up too high because if I have it up too high, it's gonna start cracking, like you know what I'm saying, static wise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to go. I want to hear what Keyshawn got to say. Now earlier today, I believe it was his brother, the one that got whooped on, got dropped. I believe it was that brother. Did I'm good for screenshotting stuff. It was on. No, I didn't do it today. I thought I did, but one of them got dropped. Talking about retirement, and they was saying that okay, if that brother got dropped, is he talking about them as a whole is retiring or not? And now I see Keyshawn went live, and it's talking some stuff, talking about apologies and stuff. So let's see what he got to say. Let's see what he got to say. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Share screen. Audio. There we go. My bad. Add this. Let's see what this dude talking about. All right, it's over here. Let's see what's going on.
Grow from stuff. And for the kids that's watching this right now, like, I was wrong. And I acted like a kid that night, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't take a loss. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people in our camp. I'm not gonna mention, but a lot of people, not a lot of people, but other people in our camp took losses too. And I'm seeing how they go about things and all that stuff. And I'm like, damn, why the hell I can't do that? Like, I don't know, but you know, you live and you learn. For the kids watching this, man, learn.
Damn, how many months ago that shit happened, bro? You said it's a bit better. I hope it is, because I am definitely not trying to go above 55, bro. Because then you'll be able to hear like my air conditioning. I'll try to go a little. I said I was going to experiment with it, but yeah. And it just seemed like over time, I remember at one point in time, I didn't even have to have the volume up this high. I don't know what that's about. I really don't. I used to have it all the way down on 4, but it just didn't matter. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, but yeah, how long ago was that Keyshawn incident, bro? He just not coming out with a formal apology, bro? Like a video apology. This, I mean, should have been did. And then it's like the way he moving, bro, is like, I don't know. I'm from a different generation, so I might judge this different than somebody in his generation, but it's hard to take him serious.
Learn from my mistakes.
Well, look,
you know,
look how he talking. He like
grow from stuff. And for the kids that's watching this right now, like, I was wrong. And I acted like a kid that night, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't take a loss. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people in our camp. I'm not gonna mention, but a lot of people, not a lot of people.
I want to know why he chose to go whoop on old boy though, bro. Like, you didn't even take a loss. You hear this? See, this what got me. He said, "Why can't I take a loss?" You didn't take a loss. Your brother did.
But other
and I get it. People say, "Well, my brother took a loss. I took a loss." But bro, this is bro. This ain't that type of setting. You know what I'm saying? At least I don't look at it like that. Like, bro, I'll be mad, but I don't know.
Other people in our camp took losses too, and I'm seeing how they go about things and all that stuff, and I'm like, damn, why the hell I can't do that? Like, I don't know, but you know, you live and you learn. For the kids watching this, man, learn from my mistakes. You know, like, my mistake was public, and definitely tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? So just learn from my mistakes, man. Don't do what I do. Right now, like, I'm in a position where, as far as like my career and stuff like that, y'all keep asking me like, what's next? Y'all keep asking me like 140. Y'all keep asking me like 135. Bro, at this point, I'm damn near retired. At this point, I don't hear nothing from nothing.
See, this is these shenanigans, bro. This shit work with y'all. This shit don't work with me, bro. I ain't hearing nothing from nothing. And this, you just talking gibberish, bro. Y'all ask I'm going to 135, 140. That's a yes or no question. Whether if you got a fight lined up or not, where do you want to land at? That don't make no sense to me. Like, why in this generation nobody say yes or no? Like, are y'all afraid? Are y'all afraid? I'm not understanding. Straight up.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, do like Oasis said. Don't be scared. What it? I don't know. Business or not, this ain't got shit to do with pissing Bob off anybody. Yes or no?
For my mistakes, man. Don't do what I do. Right now, like I'm in a position where, as far as like my career and stuff like that, y'all keep asking me like,
Somebody in the chat said gay.
what's next? Y'all keep asking me like 140. Y'all keep asking me like 135. Bro, at this point, I'm damn near retired.
The fuck is damn near? What is damn near retired? Man, the principles of today.
At this point, I don't hear nothing from nothing.
Nothing from
I ain't hearing.
Yeah, stop that shit. Cause that whoever uploaded this, thank you. Salutes to you, bro. Cause it must have been a gang of bullshit after that. It had to be a gang of bullshit after that. Swear, hey, Mark, no doubt. You right. Better late than never. But he didn't apologize, bro. Like, I apologize for. What did he apologize for? What did he apologize for? He said, I took a loss. You didn't take no fucking loss. Your brother took a loss. You should be apologizing to that man that you did that to. That's what you should be doing for real, bro. You should be apologizing to Norfolk for not making weight. That's how I feel, bro. To me, that's not no apology. Kids, don't do what I did. What did you do? Like, we want to hear your side of it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Punch? We want to hear your side of it. You feel me? That shit don't make no sense. Damn near. Nigga, you either you are or you're not. Shit, bruh. Tell the truth. Nigga, you can't be giving no ifs. I give a bunch of bullshit too. Rob, damn near retire means the snake don't pick up phone calls no more. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't either. I play that games. You know why? Because they too iffy. Boy, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. I swear, bro. These kids, they too iffy. They too iffy, bro. Damn near. I ain't heard nothing from nothing. Ain't no straight answers no more. Nigga, what's wrong? Hey, Bob ain't picking the phone up. I don't know what's going on. So, shit, I'm just sitting in the back in the cut, seeing what's going to happen. Respect. You feel me? But don't be doing that, man, bro. Half-ass apology and then come on. I hate that shit, bro. That's something that we used to get in trouble for that back in the day, bro. Your pops will slap you in the back of the head. Boy, spit it out. Hell, you mean you don't know? Remember, I don't know. That's what all they say. That's all I hear is, I don't know. I don't know. I used to get in trouble for saying I don't know. Why you do that? I don't know. Say it one more time so you can get your ass whooped. That's how it used to come to me. You feel me? Like I say, I'm from a different generation. I understand how y'all, I mean, I don't understand y'all, but if that's sufficient to y'all, salutes. I can't do nothing but agree. But me, nah, bro, that shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it. Waste that good white, good white man buddy like that. The Rob done turned to Uncle Ruckus over here, boy. Oh man, this man's stupid. Did he bite off more than he could chew? He went too far this time with the BS. If I was Bob, I'd be super pissed as well. I would be pissed too, Mark, but he should have put out a real apology. You landed a gold mine. No folk had your back. had your back. If you can't sell nowhere else, you was going to sell in Norfolk, and you did that to them. Got on that high horse. Now you've been knocked off. And I think the other brother got dropped too. So I don't know, bro. The saga will continue, but will he be the next T.O.? Will Keyshawn Davis be the next T.O.? Because now you don't got no bargaining chips. You ain't got no belt. Like, you don't have no bargaining power whatsoever, bro. You feel me? So that's weird, bro. But I would definitely play games with him too. You can't. How can you talk business with a person like that? I can't. I could never. When you know what I'm saying, it's like, and then you know, right? What the fuck did you just say? Like, that shit sound like a bunch of BS, bro. Real talk, bro. A bunch of BS, 100%, bro. Like, I can't make this shit up. Like I said, salute to the dude who stopped it right there, because it must have been terrible after that. I read that. But yeah, man. Hey, did y'all see Victor Ortiz and Xander Zayas going at it? Bruh. I don't know what. Xander got a wild hair up his ass. He picking fights everywhere, bro. He like, I'm trying to be known. But you better be careful. Well, I ain't gonna say Virgil. I ain't putting Virgil in his line, because Virgil will pick up the smoke. But I'll tell you this. You know what? I gotta repeat this, and I know my guy drummed this shit in my head, and I be hard headed sometimes, right? You know, the homies be telling me shit. You know, and I was one of them kids. If you told me fire was hot, I had to figure it out on my own. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I can be hard headed. Yeah, this new generation ain't got it. Now, I like Nick Ball, but I don't know if y'all saw that Nick Ball interview, right? It was the Ring magazine interview he just did recently. I think it was yesterday. And he was specifically asked about Shushu Carrington. Did you hear what he said about Shushu Carrington? Now, this messed me up. I said, this shit must be in the water, or I don't know what it is, but this is something that's amongst them, right? Because I've heard this from more than one boxer, and I don't like young boxer, right? This man straight said, yeah, Shushu climbing, he hungry, but he better watch how he talking, because if he don't watch how he talking, he may not get the fight. What kind of weak ass shit is that? I've never. Now, this is becoming more frequent, bruh. How in the sport of boxing, the hurt sport, I might add, that it's okay, and I will say that's something a girl would say. Keep on talking, won't nothing happen. You keep on talking, I ain't cooking. Keep on talking that shit and see if I do blah, 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 blah. Tell me that ain't how your girl be talking. Tell me.
I wish you would. Keep on running your mouth and see if we do da da la 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 la.
You heard that shit from your mama all the way till you got a girl. And now these boxers are really swearing by this. He better watch how he talking about me, or he may not get the fight. Who the fuck are you? Boy, I would. Man. Now I'm finna go with my ifs. Fuck it. I swear to God, these dudes is just 100%. 100% emotional. That shit, how does that take place in boxing? Where is there even a space for that in boxing? You ain't fought. You ain't lost. I get if you cry, you mad, you lost, this, that, and the third. I totally understand that, right? If you dislike someone, that's being emotional in some facet. But because somebody talking shit about you, you not going to give them the fight. Man, that's so weak on so many levels, bro. And I can't even say that's some UK shit, bro, because they doing that shit here. No, I ain't fighting him. He talking like that. Psh, why would I fight him? Tank done said it. Everybody done said it. Hey, you did. Man, that's some sorry ass shit, bro. That shit is sorry, bro. And I hope that shit don't spread to the younger generation, younger than them. You know, let that stay with Shakur's and all them. I don't think I've heard Shakur say that, but I'm just saying that class, let that shit stay like that, bro. Let them move on. Let the Abdullah Masons, Brian Normans, and all them move in. The cats that want to fight, you know what I'm saying? I don't never want to hear that I know fight him off again. Cause that made me not like him, bro. I was like, I hope somebody whoop your ass now. Your parents gotta be disappointed. I can't be proud of that. Better watch how you talking to me, or you ain't gonna get this fight. That's all I heard. That's how I heard it come out his mouth. That's exactly what I heard. You know how Charlie Brown, when he heard the parents, wah, 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 wah. I heard, keep talking to me like that. Watch, you not gonna get that fight. That's what I heard out Nick Ball mouth, bro. I swear to God, that's what I heard. I ain't hear nothing different. And I don't know where it became a fad where that's an option. That's cool. That's cool. Get the hell out of here, man. Rob said, I think Top Rank need to have pink slip match. Keyshawn Teofimo Lopez. That'll go hard, bro. Boy, I like that pink slip shit. Shout out to OTX, man, for introducing that goddamn pink slip. Boy, that shit was hard, bro. You ain't lying. That'll go hard. That's why I said Keyshawn the new T.O. Gonna be getting used left and right. Better find some money, buy your way out that contract, try to do something, because, man, talking about, I don't know nothing from nothing. Shit. God damn it, you better be at that building trying to talk to somebody. You need to know where your career going. If you on the shelf, you need to know if you on the shelf and be trying to make some arrangements to get out of that contract, because Bob don't play. Bob don't play. You know what I'm saying? Punch, I saw your question. You asked me about if you see Crawford post his test results, eat that fanny. You want to know something, Punch? And the link up there, too, for anybody want to come on the show. But I'll say this. I was a bit mad that Terrence did that. Like, I want to know who idea was that. I'm not proving shit to no soft ass nigga. I'm not. What man wakes up every day to think about shitting on another man's paycheck? Why? Like, what type of integrity do you have? Because you don't know, you don't have no real proof that he doing peds. Everybody can have their opinion, but come on, bro. That man the flip-flop from every damn body said this person doing this, and then he back a fan of that person. But why go so hard on Bud and he ain't never popped before? Came close, a sample came up and it was cleaned up. None of that. Squeaky clean. I don't hear him saying Mayweather was dirty. He popped dirty on one of his tests, but the B sample came back and it was clear. But he ain't harp on him like that. He ain't harping on nobody else. Nobody who you would think remotely should be on PEDs. But you saying him? Why you ain't talking about Canelo? Somebody who has a history of it. But you ain't doing that. That's what I'm saying. It's just real hate out here, bro. Real hate out here. And he just showing his skirt, bro. His slip showing, bro. That's why I really don't pay no mind to that. And I'm a little more mad at that he put that out. I wouldn't have put nothing out, man. Like, shut your ass up. If anything, I handle that shit business. Cease and desist. Shut your ass up about me, bro. That's what I would have did. I'm not finna put my business out there to prove to no motherfucking body. Because because when you do that, bro, it's never gonna satisfy nobody. You're gonna have half the people saying, man, told y'all, he already getting tested. Yeah. And the other people be like, man, that could be fake. That could be drummed up, man. Do you know I can put a letterhead on there and type some shit up too? You get what I'm saying? So why he ain't playing to it? Because a hater gonna hate regardless. You can have God. God can come down like this and and put it in your hand. A whole wealth of knowledge about Terrence Crawford. He could allow you to see his whole life, when he went tested, every goddamn thing, where it was, and a hater still gonna say, come on, God, for real, bro. You the creator of all things. How I know you didn't create no false stuff so you could convince me to believe that? That's how a hater think. That's how a hater think, bro. So I wouldn't have gave a damn, because guess what? Fans still gonna tune into that fight. Everybody who don't like Terrence still is gonna tune into that fight. Everybody who don't like Canelo still gonna tune into that fight. And if you say you're not, you's a goddamn lie. You's a lie. Your mama know you're a liar and your daddy know. Swear to God, they do. Can't make it up, bro. All this bullshit about him being on PEDs, it's cool to have it, and I respect everybody's opinion. I really do. And I do see the angles. That ain't no square shit, bro. He put himself in a predicament. Like I said, if you on a corner with dope boys and you ain't a dope boy, but if I see you on the corner every day with the dope boys, I'm gonna think you a dope boy. So I get it. The ones who don't follow Terrence but know he's just with Venter content and know his history, I totally understand that. But that other bullshit, bro, I ain't trying to hear that when he ain't never popped this and third. You really don't have no proof, but you do have an if. I give you that, but you don't have no real proof. So I can't slander the man's name, but I also can't fully exonerate him neither. That's how I look at it. And first and foremost, I don't give a fuck. Let me say that second, not the first, not the second, the third part. The third one is the most important one. I don't give a fuck. I just think it's a lot of homosexuals out here that's so infatuated with that man fucking physique. It's crazy. Man, you see how big his chest is? His chest wasn't that big 2 months ago. The fuck are you, the chest police, nigga? Man, that nigga, pause, nigga, but that nigga kind of thick. Pause. Man, I done heard it all. That's some hoe ass shit. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, he just put on some fucking weight, bro, and it's on top of the muscles he had. You ever heard of a buff motherfucker? Y'all, people, you know what a buff dude is? He ain't cut. He got the fat on him, but he got some muscle. That's what he look like. These motherfuckers act like this how you know they scared. This how you know these motherfuckers scared. They talking about this nigga Bud like he been hand chiseled from God. Like this nigga looking like the statue of Poseidon or Zeus or some shit. This is what these niggas see. They looking at that motherfucker and they see the Incredible Hulk. Like, Darren, whatever his name is, shot Mike Brown out here. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. You ain't never saw that interview by Darren, whatever his name is. That motherfucker told man, he came to the door. Man, he looked like the Incredible Hulk. He was huge. Man, boy wasn't that goddamn big. He was just scared as fuck. And y'all just like that motherfucker Darren Wilson. All you Darren Wilson motherfucker / homosexuals looking at that man body that goddamn hard. How you get that big, though? Look at his chest. Man, look at his nipples, bro. Why his nipples so big? I heard a dude actually say that shit. You do the PEDs, your nipples get huge. If you don't set your sideshow bob ass up, well, I can't really say what I want to say on this motherfucker. I'm going at them. That shit weird, bro. That shit is 100% weird. Motherfuckers out here like bay watching shit, body watching like a motherfucker. Every time this motherfucker take his shirt off, they just, woo. What the fuck wrong with y'all? That's all we out here talking about. How big he got. That's what boxing about now? How big a motherfucker got? That's what we talking about? How big he got? Since when the fuck how big you got help you in that motherfucking ring? It didn't help Tyson Fury. It didn't help Anthony Joshua. It didn't help that Dubois. That little motherfucker Usyk kicked all their ass. Last time I checked, size don't matter in this day and age. And when I was on this tirade before, y'all told me, no, a good big man beats a great little man. That shit ain't been happening. But for some reason, y'all think this nigga getting yoked up like a motherfucker, and he just supposed to go in and stump Canelo, and y'all that's fucking scared? Scared? That shit don't mean shit. Nope. Not at all. Because I watched Bivol even take Canelo serious. And he was bigger than Canelo. So I don't buy into none of that shit. Bag 9, he can do him. He can sit there and wake up every morning, want to talk about that man's chest and all of that shit. He probably got Bud face on his pillow and shit when he lay on his pillow. He infatuated with the dude, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And it ain't just him. It's a bunch of other people out here that got Terrence Crawford wrestling buddies that they holding on to at night, secretly in love with that man. Cause why the fuck y'all body watching, bro? Talking about how big, you on PEDs, your nipples get big. I ain't never heard of the dumbest shit. Boy, this internet crazy, bro. It's internet crazy, bro. That's why I wasn't gonna get on this shit. Punch, this your fault, bro. That shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off. Instead of talking about want to know what he doing in the gym to be able to combat that dude hard ass head, because Jab just ain't gonna get it. How is he gonna get around that high guard? How is he gonna, what is he gonna do? He gonna take them chances to the gut and fuck around and get countered? That's what the fuck I wanna know. Because I'm not gonna sit and act like Canelo a slouch. I'm not gonna do that. Yes, he's gonna slow down a little bit. But god damn it, he just slowed down and motherfuckers still ain't figured it out. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about no motherfucking male nipples. What the fuck wrong with y'all, bro? Sitting there, man. You see how big he got with that shirt off, bro? Man, that dude big. Dude, he had a whole year. He had a whole year to put on a fucking dad bod, bro. The fuck wrong with y'all, bro? Boy, I lose this motherfucking gut. You swear I was Bruce Lee in this bitch. But goddamn it, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Just I don't give a fuck how much weight he put the fuck on when he get in that ring. As long as he fucking goddamn re-perform, I don't give a fuck. Y'all shouldn't either. Fuck that shit. Talk boxing. What is Terrence gonna do different? Same old Terrence can't go in there and do the same shit he did to Earl. That shit not gonna work. Let's talk that. Nah, y'all sitting at home knitting Terrence nipples on y'all pillows and shit like some fucking punks. Y'all crazy, bruh. Let me sip my goddamn beer. Pardon me. Straight up weirdos, bro. Straight up weird. Wanta, what's good? What's good with you, Wanta? Yeah, Canelo slow, but Canelo hands ain't. Canelo walking is, but his hands ain't. That's why I'm saying I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist, bro. Straight go in, punch, man. Yeah, you did. This motherfucker goddamn me. I wasn't even finna talk about that shit, man. I want some people to come up here and talk about this Duarte Sims, because like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I only seen Sims fight twice, bro. And I don't remember much about him. And like I say, I came in this show, came home and jumped right on this thing, so I didn't get to go to YouTube and look at none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? But I know what Duarte gonna bring, but yeah, bro, this shit weird, bro. Then now, I don't understand this shit. I'm watching everybody just like, yeah, America don't have boxing on TV no more. Fuck you. That shit pissing me off too, and that shit all right. That shit not all right. Fuck you gonna build an audience for boxing in America. This shit not on TV. Everybody can't afford fucking hell, they ain't cable. These damn subscriptions just for boxing. Think about it. Boy, ain't gonna be no boxing in America in a fucking minute, bro. I promise to God. All our American boxers gonna have to go to UK and get some goddamn work. Shit. They gonna be just stole everybody. There's a whole lot of bitch assness going around. Y'all notice that? I guess it's in the air or some shit. But I'll tell you this. You don't catch that shit over on the judges table. I ain't letting nobody come on this motherfucking panel talk about another fucking man physique like that. I promise to God, I will not allow that, bro. You come on my motherfucking channel talking about somebody's tummy, you getting the fuck up off here and you block. And I don't even block people. That's weird. That's one of the things that's weird. When all my people do, my shooters in the chat, that's the weird shit I'm talking about. No. Mm-mm. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen over here, Captain. At all. Mark said, and it's still fuck Wagner. Yeah, I swear to God, bro. He the leader of that army, bro. I swear to God. Body watching ass. What the fuck? Cause I wasn't even like hip for real fanning. Like, I used to tune in and fanning like time from time, you know what I'm saying? And then when he got on his whole race trip card, then he left the racist shit alone. Then he just started picking on certain fighters. Then he flip-flopped. Right? That other dude, BF, whatever his name is, him too. He'll hate somebody then flip-flop. Like, I ain't with that, bro. That shit weird, bro. Like, y'all weird, bro. Like, y'all can't be real, bro. You can't. Y'all gotta be AI or something, bro. Y'all can't be real, bro. I feel like people like them should be behind the wall. Like, don't show your face, bro. Don't show your face. Because you run into somebody like me, and they be like, why Slick ain't talking? We can be at a convention. Why Slick ain't fucking with me? Nigga, I don't like you. Once I put a voice to a face, that's you. I don't care. You better make it public that this is a character for YouTube. If you don't never do that on YouTube, don't wait to see me and say that. On YouTube, it's like that. One person in this chat for sure already know about that. His name's Chappelle Hannon. He didn't sync me at work. I was boy. You have no idea. Once you put your voice to a face, I don't want to hear that internet shit. I don't want to hear that it's YouTube shit. I don't want to hear none of that. That's just me, bro. I will go eat, boy. Simple and plain, man. You hear me? Yeah, Mark, he weird, bro. He weird, bro. On me, he weird, bro. Who the fuck at the end of the motherfucking day sit there and watch a grown man body? Man, dude, weird, bro. Like I said, I'm not even mad because if he a sissy, that's in his nature. So he only doing what's in his nature. So I'm not even mad at him like that. You feel me? I am not. And I ain't mean that term in a derogatory way for anybody that's gonna try to XYZ my ass. Fuck all that. Y'all get what I'm saying though. That's in his nature. You understand? That's in his nature. So I can't even be mad at him. You know what I mean? If he walk around like this, that's in his fucking nature. Cool. I'm more mad that whoever said, you know what, put that Vada thing out, I wouldn't have put shit. A punk can't say shit to a real motherfucker. I could give a damn. A hoe service the pimp. Pimp ain't servicing no hoes. What the fuck going on today? Motherfucker just been mad at me. Man, gonna do it. I'm like, fuck no. And I should slap you for advising that. All these motherfuckers, nothing. If anything, that was the time Terrence should have said, man, you fans want that? Fuck you. And I would have understood it. I would have understood it and sided with his ass straight up, bro. On life. Ain't no way, bro. Hey, man. Fuck him. Fuck him. Boy, y'all done got me high on this motherfucker. Y'all be trying to stay away from shit, bro. But oh my God, Punch. Fuck you, Punch. Punch did. This Punch fault. Motherfucker Punch got me on his level right now. Got me all fired up. That's the Punch simple if you don't know. Yeah, the bullshit. Swear to fucking God, bro. All day. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. Damn, bro. What else going on in boxing news, y'all? Ryan out there crying too. See, that's what I'm saying. All this shit linked together. Ryan out there crying. How many times they gonna do this shit? How many times Ryan gonna go on this dance between him and Golden Boy? With this, they don't believe with me. They don't love me no more. What was that on? He don't love me no more. Damn, what movie is that? He don't love me no more. That's what he remind me of. Damn, somebody tell me what movie that from. Is that Color Purple? It's one of them black movies, boy. Boy, she had the ugliest face. He said he don't love me no more. Damn, what movie was that? That's Ryan. That's Ryan. Right now. Oh my God, dog. Oh my God, bro. Swear to God, bro. What movie is that, bro? You don't love me. And I think it was old girl that played that part, bro. What's the famous black chick? She just had that movie on Netflix where she was trying to rob the bank and shit. Cookie. I only know about Cookie from the show, bro. It was her that said, "You don't love me." Right, oh my God, Ryan talking about they try to gave him a shit offer and nobody can match my star power. Get the fuck, what? No, dude, you just lost the Rolly and they done upped Rolly, bruh. So now, right, I know I was poking fun last week talking about he a 3-time champion, but now he really is a 2-time champion, like real champion. Bruh, stop playing. Got bumped up. That's crazy, bro. Rolly doing big things on accident, bro. Rolly doing big things. Oh my God. Yeah, baby boy. That's what's old girl name? He said he don't love me no more. Oscar, why you acting all mannish? They don't got no faith in me no more. Oh my God, bro. I need to stop doing this shit. That shit funny as hell, bro. Swear to God, somebody need to make one of them memes and put his head on there. That part, bro. Oh my God, bro. Swear this dude went on a whole rant. Yeah, Taraji P. Henderson. Yeah, bro. Y'all know, I swear, bro. That's Ryan. Ryan over there crying. Ryan is crying, saying they lowballed him. They don't got faith in him no more. And he gonna do this last fight, and he moving the fuck on. How many times we heard that shit? How many times we heard that shit though, Ryan? I'm for real. And I ain't never jumped on Ryan on this channel. Y'all realize that? I never have. But boy, I don't know what's going on today. I done had a guy talking about, watch how you talking about me. You ain't gonna get the fight. You ain't got faith. Another guy told me you got faith in me. Motherfuckers talking about people. But what is going on in boxing, bro?
What up, Flick, dog? You got my attention, dog. Let's crash out on these lame ass niggas together.
I'm not even crashing. I'm just calling facts. Like this is facts,
yeah,
bro.
I love it. I got you fired up. Come on, yeah, nigga, lame ass Ryan, you bitch ass nigga. Quit crying like a bitch and get back in the ring, you soft ass nigga. Y'all some pussies. Let's like, go.
How the fuck you gonna sit there and talk they don't got faith in me? I'm out. What the fuck? You didn't give them no faith.
You wasn't even motivated. Yeah, nigga, because you soft. You soft. Let's just say I ain't showed up that night. I got embarrassed. You wasn't supposed to lose to Rolly. You gave Rolly some clout. You made that bum famous, nigga. Nobody respect you, nigga. You get nigga now. Rolly is a fucking champion because of you. We blamed you, Ryan. You fucking crybaby. Get your ass back in the ring. Get your respect. Get your respect back, nigga, and quit whining like a bitch. I'll say what Slick don't want to say. That's how we really feel about your soft ass nigga whining. Nigga, I wasn't motivated. My contract. Nigga, they shouldn't have paid this shit after that performance.
They don't love me no more. I keep seeing that shit in my head.
Soft ass niggas, Slick. What the hell?
He talking to Oscar. You know what I do in the back of them cars, DJ? Do you? He feel like he getting pimped out, bro.
Bro, these is grown men, man, crying to the world. So this is the downside of being social media famous, because they always run to their fans and start whining. And with real niggas like us, are just laughing at these soft ass niggas like, bro, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Get back in the ring.
That's it. That's it, bro. They got too much leash, bro. They out here hanging themselves. Why would you say that? Man, what you want them to hold your hand? You know what I'm saying? All the way to the ring. Like, what do he have to do? He's getting you to fights. All you supposed to do is perform, and you not fucking performing. And
all you gotta do is perform, bro.
Bigger offer?
You done had 2 chances to be a fucking champion, then blew them both. One, you want to come in over the scale. The second one, you want to fucking get cooked by nobody. A bum. I can't stand Rolly Romero, bro. Watch what happened to him in his first defense. He gonna get cooked. Everybody want to ride the Rolly train. Rolly. Fucking gonna tweet. Who am I fighting next? Like he famous. Nigga, Ryan Garcia's fault. It all started with Ryan, bro. It all started with unmotivated, nigga, lame ass Ryan Garcia.
Ryan should never made that statement on TV when he said he don't give a fuck about belts. You give a fuck about that belt now.
You definitely give a fuck about that belt now.
Hell, having a belt today get you a big ass check. See what I'm saying? Without that motherfucking belt and you losing, you worthless, bro.
You're just social media famous, nigga, but you'll never be taken serious as a boxer till you become a champion, nigga.
Dude, he had the nerve to say that. Talking about the offer they gave him with his social media presence alone, he worth more than that. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. What the fuck?
Don't nobody give a fuck about that at all.
Don't nobody care about you being these little teeny boppers chasing your ass, man. What the fuck does that equate to? Don't nobody give a fuck. This ain't no pay-per-view bout. This about to be a regular fight. You finna fight with Rolly ass, nigga. This is not
regular as hell.
Pay-per-view shit.
Hell no.
Those social media shit don't fucking matter, my nigga.
He seemed to think it do though, bro. Like every time he start whining like a bitch, he run right to social media, bro. Every time.
I give it to him. It's good marketing. That's what he say. He figured out how to market a boxer. But if you can't put action behind it, it becomes worthless.
True.
Worthless. Just think about if a real champion that had like Bud or shit, or even if Brian Norman had figured it out early, right, and had that type of following, then he got a belt and he put in action the words. Then that shit really like
he would be a fucking rock star right now, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So like,
if you with the following that Ryan Garcia got, if he would have put that much dedication as he do in the social media and all that shit into boxing, Ryan Garcia would be as popular as Gervonta Davis and Canelo Alvarez. Easily.
The wrong time to come out talking about they don't love me no more.
He ain't never been hungry for the sport, bro. I'm telling you, man. He used it to boost his social media career, man. And then now he's to a point where, nigga, you just got embarrassed. You're embarrassed now. Yeah. You are. Nobody had Rolly winning. Only a few niggas had a nigga winning. He embarrassed you. And now you want her making excuses and shit.
Man, Punch, here's the thing, though, bro. All right, you making the fans look at Rolly like he weak. He could actually save himself from that fight. My hand was fucked up for one. You showed that. True, right?
True.
I couldn't really do much. And then on top of say, nigga, y'all don't know Rolly. Rolly actually could punch y'all. You see what I'm saying?
He actually could punch. I give him that credit. He can punch.
But you shitting on him. And by you shitting on him, it's making everybody else feel like, damn, Rolly really that weak?
Well, yeah, bro. But skill-wise, Ryan Garcia was way better, bro. You got a nigga who been boxing since he's 10 years old versus a nigga who just started boxing at 17. You already have the advantage. He didn't show none of that skill. It was embarrassing, bro.
Damn, bro. Like, so you gonna cancel yourself out from almost a way out. You wouldn't got all the way off with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, You making yourself look bad by dissing him. Why
And
you
all it's
downing
doing
the
is
person
giving
that beat
Broly
you?
more clout, yo. That's all it's doing.
It was going. That's what I'm saying. It was gonna happen anyways, right? If I said if you said you started at fucking 30 boxing, and I've been boxing since 10, I get in there and get did like that by you, I'm not gonna be like, man, Punch the weakest fucking fighter ever. Blah 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 blah. Well, how the fuck did you get beat by the weakest fighter ever, motherfucker? That's what people gonna ask.
Facts. That's what I'm asking. I'm
You see what I'm
asking that
saying?
question. How the fuck you
Instead,
lose, bro? It's so
what?
disappointing.
Instead, a nigga like me gonna be like, yeah, what you don't know, I done sparred that motherfucker. That motherfucker, y'all, what you don't know, Punch can crack, goddamn. That's why they call his ass Punch, motherfucker. He can fucking crack. He may not got all the skills in the world, but the motherfucking crack. And my hand was fucked up, so I had to do what I had to do. That's some shit I would have said. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna dog Rolly, because at the end of the day, guess what? Rolly beat you and knocked your ass down. And sadly, in the sport of boxing, it's not foresight, it's perception.
Yep.
Perception is law in boxing. That's something
Yep. Perception's
you can't
everything.
change.
That's why we got all these fucking overrated ass fighters, because of perception.
Right, exactly. So it's like hard to fucking change, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, you shooting yourself in the foot with that one. What you should have been saying, yo, I want my get back. None of fuck the faith shit. Hey, yeah, me and Golden Boy ain't getting along, but we'll handle that after this Rolly fight. Make that fight, Oscar, ASAP. I need my get back.
That's what the real motherfuckers would have said. But these soft ass niggas today, man, they're not built like that, slick.
No, they not. They gonna say you keep talking to me like that. I bet you won't get this fight.
Whole fucking whole fucking
Weak,
generation
bro.
of girly men, bro. Swear to God, man. What you mean you keep talking like that, you soft ass nigga? That should really make you want to whoop his ass. You running,
That
you
shit
now you
is
sound
weak,
real scared.
bro.
Like
That shit's so
scared
weak, bro.
boxers, man. Do that even sound realistic, bro? You scared in a fighter? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why, man. I promise you, bro. It's a Ring magazine interview Nick Ball did, and y'all know I like Nick Ball. When he said that,
Soft ass nigga.
dude, I
You
want
lose
you to get
points
your
for that,
ass whooped.
bro.
I want you
You
to get
lose
your
points
ass
for
whooped.
that. I want to see you get beat the fuck up now, bro. You sound scared,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like he like Shushu supposed to be calling you out, bro. He's supposed to be talking shit. God
Period.
damn, bro.
Period.
Man, he
I
gonna
mean,
sit
how I'm
there.
gonna get
He
your
better watch
attention,
how he
bro?
talking. He better watch how he talking
You won't
about
get
me.
the
We
fight.
gonna get the fight.
Oh, you're scared. Oh, you're scared. You're scared, motherfucker.
Yup. That's why I was like, yeah, you
That's
know
the
that
only thing
smoke.
you take away from that,
This
bro.
dude
Nigga, you
showed his whole
scared,
slick.
man.
Yeah,
Like,
that
why
shit
would
was
you even
weird.
say that, nigga? You a champion prize fighter, bro. What the fuck? Nigga, I'm gonna really knock his face off. I'm gonna shut his mouth. That's what you should have said. You won't get the fight. What?
Facts, Nectar guy. He said Ryan can rematch Devin, get his ass beat with no PEDs, then fucking right off. Damn right, fuck it. Go get
Facts.
the biggest check you can get, because that will be the biggest check he can get.
It
And then
will.
ride in the sunset sitting there talking about these motherfuckers got no fake. The fuck you mean, bro? What's up, nerd? But this shit is nuts, bro. Hey,
Bro.
nerd. See, when you come in here, you gotta come with facts, though, bro. He said, "True, today's boxers are scared like Norman, who duck boots over taxes." Bro, get over the tax shit. See, y'all don't want to go to the current shit. Why was they trying to
Oh
sign
man,
him
we
to a
gotta
fight
flame
right
somebody in
before
the
a
chat.
fight? Stop it, nerd, bro. You gotta be 100 with that. You
Yeah,
can't
bro,
sit there
that's
and
cap, dog.
talk half
That's
of it.
cap. Don't come in here
You
with that
can't do
bullshit.
that, bro. You can't do that, bro. And I'm just being 100. I wanted the fight to happen just like you did. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think they actually wanted to fight him, bro. I don't think they thought he was gonna bite on that. And then when they left the shit, and you had Eddie talking about X, Y, and Z, and then say that, well, I guess that fight might never happen, or
No,
this, that, and
whenever
the
you start
third. But
talking
then you
about
gonna
he
come
made
back,
this much in his last fight, nigga, that's a duck, nigga. You're scared, nigga. What do
yeah.
financial got to
And
do
then,
with
and
us
then,
fighting, nigga? Figure it out, motherfucker.
and then here's the thing. Here go the thing. They made the offer, this, that, and the third. Came out Eddie mouth. We not worried about him no more. We moved on to the other champions. Fuck him. Then y'all still double back and try to put him in the trick bag with an offer right before a fight. That's because y'all saw that, man. Eddie not stupid. Boots
No,
might
he's
not
not.
saw it. See, one thing y'all gotta understand: Boots' eyes and ears only work inside of the ring. Do you understand that? He paid that motherfucker Eddie to be his eyes and ears outside of the ring. Eddie know what's going on and what's good for his boxer, bro. You got to think about that.
Yeah, he's a conniving little
Why
motherfucker.
you think he tried to swindle him to take this other offer, which had to be bigger than the offer that was previously offered to him to try to get him to sign before he went to Japan? It
These
had to be.
promoters be
You could have
dirty as
came with the
hell, dog.
same. You could have came with the same offer, right? So if he was ready to offer him even more money the week up, why he couldn't just gave that to him back then? Ask yourself that. But you're not gonna ask yourself that. Again, he paid Eddie to be his promoter. When it come to that shit, pay attention to Eddie. How Eddie moving, not Boots.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. And if you been watching Eddie long as me, Eddie could talk like a motherfucker, but all you gotta do is pay attention. He tells on himself. All you gotta do is listen to
He
him.
do it all the time. All the time.
That's all you gotta do. And
He
then
a
if you
little
see-
better at
if
keeping
you-
his
if you-
fucking
if
mouth
you
shut
see-
now,
if
but
you see Boots, if you see Boots now, Boots should have been in fucking 154. Y'all want to talk
Bruce
about
is fat as hell
motherfucking
eating
Bud?
Wagyu
Talk
steak
about
and lobster
Bud.
and shrimp all day. That nigga look out of shape like a motherfucker. I seen
When
that
was-
picture.
When was Boots' last fight?
Standing on this.
I mean, yeah, but what month was that?
I think that was April, right?
Look, April, May, June, July. 3 months. Boots look like he walking around every bit about 175.
That motherfucker look like he 200 pounds. Nigga, I told you, he living that rich nigga life now, getting all the bad bitches, chasing the hoes,
So
and the best food, man. I'm telling you, man, they living that. They don't care.
But y'all talk about Bud who had a year and something. And this motherfucker had 3 months.
In the gym,
Wait.
dog.
So for all my lady boys out there that be nipple watching and all that shit, go
Girly
find his
men.
pictures. Go find his pictures, bro.
You fucking girly man.
Cause y'all gonna enjoy him. I shouldn't even be. That's y'all type of shit. But you go. Do you see what I'm talking about? Y'all talking about how big somebody got. Fuck out of here,
Look at the nigga's nipples. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man?
dude.
Tell
A
you, bro.
dude on a panel straight said, when you do PEDs, are like your nipples get big.
Like,
That shit fucked me up right there, bro.
like, bro, how far they come up with anything they bring. Like, and he probably believed that was real, bro. He believed that in his heart, man. He be just making shit up on the fly, man. These niggas crazy.
That shit so, oh my God, that shit fucked me.
Man, the niggas hate the niggas so much, man. They just dream shit up, man. It's just unbelievable.
That's
why it's fun to sit here and laugh at them weird ass niggas, though.
That shit is weird. That shit is weird, though, bro.
Weird as
You know
hell.
what I'm saying? But you got a dude who took a whole year and something to gain that type of weight, but a dude just did it in 3 months. And he ain't 154 right now, bro. That motherfucker is not 154 right now.
Like, I mean, I get that he's getting bigger, but I don't like all the muscle, bro. I just hope the speed translate with that.
What'd you say?
But Bud always been a strong motherfucker. If you ever follow Terrence Crawford, you'll know he's a strong motherfucker, man. He never had a problem making weight move. They putting on weight and taking off muscle. It's always a normal thing in his regimen. These motherfuckers are just looking for any excuse. So after he cooked Canelo Alvarez, they could just start running with this shit, bro.
Bro, Bud, when I saw Bud is not a little guy. He was little because he had to be around his weight class. But you know how you could look at somebody, bro? Like, bro, you're not supposed to be that small. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Like, you can see it in his face and stuff like that. It don't look like he drained, but you can see his shoulders. Like, you just can see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a no-brainer that all that space in between his muscles is gonna fill in. You gotta fill in with something. But these niggas talking about like that nigga fucking chiseled up, goddamn me, he jacked.
They acting like you look like fucking Atlas or something, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
It's like, dog, he just putting on weight for to move up to 68. Like, what y'all expect?
DJ Cole, he just got his bear coat on. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, bro. But it just trips me out how motherfuckers just want to be like, something got to be wrong. Like, who wakes up to want to fuck up somebody's paycheck? You get what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he ever pop, then I will. But he ain't never pop. He ain't never pop, so it don't raise an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? People like to pick and choose that shit, bro. And that shit ain't what's up.
They pick and choose too fucking much, man. That's why it's annoying to even.
How y'all want to? Why is the honest is on Bud about PDs, right?
But Canelo already got caught.
Right.
Already been caught, nigga.
Why it ain't just as much
Nobody ain't
smoke for
saying nothing
Canelo?
about that. There's nobody keep on nobody saying nothing. It's the funniest shit in the world,
He the
bro.
one you supposed to be the watch. He the
It's
one
like,
you
bro,
supposed to be
Canelo's the one
watching.
y'all actually be on that dirty ass gym he fighting out of, bro. But you everybody got their ass on Crawford, but Canelo's the
Right.
one like
He the one you supposed to
he
be
the one with
watching
the
right now.
with the shady trainer nigga. That's the camp everybody popping dirty out of, bro. What is y'all
He's the
talking
one you
about?
need to watch because he
Like,
has the most to lose.
it's the funniest shit in the world. That's why
Punch.
it's hard to argue with these casual motherfuckers too, bro.
Punch. If anybody gonna be popping PEDs, and I ain't saying he is, it will be Canelo.
It will be
He got
fucking
the
Canelo
most to
Alvarez,
lose.
bro. And
He
everybody
has
in
the
the chat
most to
fucking know it
lose.
too.
So like, why it ain't just as much smoke for him? You know what I'm saying? If you gonna accuse Bud that ain't never popped, but the motherfucker that has popped seem to be in a safe space right
Ain't
now.
nobody saying his name at all. Nothing. Just
Fuck out of
silence.
here, bro. And he got the
Miss me
most
with
to
that
lose.
bullshit.
Bud can go up and lose, and it'll look like he dared to be great, and he can ride off in the sunset. And it's like, no, never mind. He lost. A legend lost to another legend. Big fucking deal. But this motherfucker lose to Bud. Oh, how you let this
Now
little
they gonna go
motherfucker come out
crazy,
there and
bro.
whoop
I'ma
you?
love it.
Yeah.
I'ma love it. Cause
You know what I'm saying?
everybody gonna have to hear my mouth because I'm gonna rub that shit in. Oh yeah.
So at the end of the day, like I said, people just back. Well, what's going on, Mark?
What up, Mark?
G'day, fellas. How you going?
It's going. It's going,
Feeling
bro.
good in the hood, flaming these niggas. We on wartime, Mark. We on wartime, baby.
I was trying to dodge that fucking shit, and I saw it. He said that shit, and I was like, "Motherfucker!" Like, he
Yeah.
got me going,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He's deleted that video now because I actually watched him do that video. I don't know, it was a few days ago now, but he's deleted that shit now.
I bet he did.
Yeah, it was almost slanderous. You know what I mean? It's like fucking, you're
It
gonna get
was,
yourself
bro.
sued.
Like that's why I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't have put out the Vada shit. I'd have sent
I
this.
mean,
What do they call it?
speaking
A
of that,
cease and
Mark,
desist.
I've been hearing that the people who didn't get cease and desist letters are going to get lawsuits pretty soon, bro. I think he took that shit that serious.
I would have sent the cease and
Yeah, I
desist
would
if you
too.
kept on talking, see what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Because at the, I am my brand. You get what I'm saying? Like, you not finna do this
Can't
business.
Yeah,
do that shit, man.
What the
for
fuck I have to do
sure.
to you for to get up and want to talk shit? Like, what the fuck? My name of all fucking names.
Yeah,
Remember, I was a nobody a minute ago, but now I'm all in y'all mouth. What the fuck sense does that make?
yeah. But what caused me to press the button and come on was what Punch said a little minute and a half ago was. You hope all the muscles don't slow him down, and that's been my point the whole time. Is can Bud move as quick with all the extra weight
Yeah.
on at 168 as he was at 147? Because he looks like he's swelled up for sure. He looks a lot bigger.
Yeah, he's
I don't
swole.
know.
He's swole.
I listened to a video yesterday. I think it was. Or it might have been the day before. That they reckoned he was up to around 185 pound at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's done
Um,
that. He's done that. Not that just the
so,
last time when he was on the
but
scale. He's done that before in between the fight. He had got it
but
like
a
a
lot we
176, and
yeah.
that's still
But
on his Instagram.
we also know that more muscle requires more oxygen
Mm-hmm.
when you're in a
Mhm.
fight. You know what I mean?
That's what
So
I'm worried
That's
about.
true.
That's the only
that's
thing
right. You
I'm
know what
worried
I mean?
about.
He could
Yeah.
run out of steam halfway through or 3/4 of the way through the fight, and it'll be all over.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
watched. Do you remember a dude? I don't know if he came up on your channel, Slick, or it might have been Heavy's. And he's got a channel, Hood Champion and Boxing. He's called.
Oh yeah, he
And
came up. Yeah, he came on my channel. Yeah. Who's the
yeah.
hood?
He had because I follow him. Um, he he put a video out yesterday about the Canelo Bud fight, and to be honest, it's the best take and non-biased either way of that upcoming fight that I've listened to. It was a really good take. It was 20 or 30 minutes long. You know what I mean? It was a really good breakdown of which the aspects for and against for each fighter, and this weight thing, what we're talking about, and Canelo
Mm-hmm.
getting older and blah blah blah. If you when you get a chance, go and have a listen to it. It was really fucking good.
I'm gonna
I'll
check it
check it
out.
out.
Yeah, I fuck with Hood. I do. But
Yeah,
no,
yeah. I've
Yeah, I
been
follow
following him
him.
since he came
that's
on
the
your
shit I
channel.
want
Yeah,
to hear. What you talking about? Because like he getting swole. People think he's trying to get chiseled and put on a shitload of muscle. I don't think he is. I think he's building more on strength. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch his little videos or whatever, he I hate to say little. When I watch
Yeah,
his
he's doing a
videos,
lot of
a
powerlifting.
lot of
A lot.
power lifting and stuff
Yeah,
that he
he
do.
is.
I think he's trying to work
But he's
on
always
strength, and
been
that's why he
strong,
do
isn't he?
both. Right? Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think he just
halfway
Right.
through Hood Champions video yesterday, I paused it and went back and watched the Bud versus Spence fight again. And in that second round, when he just shoved him backwards with ease,
bro.
it was.
Man,
I thought,
If
fucking,
I looked,
he's
me and my
he's a
brother
strong
looked at each
man.
hey
other.
Mark,
We was like, "Oh shit,
Mark,
this fight's over."
hey Mark,
But
I
so he
swear.
doesn't. He's just
Go ahead.
got natural strength, obviously. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to be doing all this bulking up sort of thing. I mean, I know he's got to make the weight, but it could be
He'll
a
make the
mistake what
weight.
he's doing. But
I think he gonna come in low, or he gonna come right on the button. I don't see him coming in. You understand what I'm saying? Is he gonna be? Is he?
yeah,
I
but
think he gonna come in a little lower.
just to fight at 168, all he's got to do is come in at weigh-in at 161 or 162. He's only
Right.
got to come in above
Yeah. He
160,
don't
doesn't he?
have to. Yeah. He doesn't have to
That's right.
come
He
in.
doesn't have to weigh
Yeah.
167 point fucking
I
9.
think it's just strength. I think it's strength. He's gonna
But if
come on
he's
the
blown
button.
out to 185,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
But he's done. Like I said, he's done that before.
You gotta
But
think about it,
but
bro. On
he.
Fight Night,
Yeah, but
Canelo's gonna
it's
blow
not
up
like
to over
it's
200 pounds easily. Like Canelo's going to blow up over
Yeah.
200 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah,
usually
yeah,
come
for
Like, you know what I
sure, yeah.
mean? So
176 or
like, yeah,
something
that's
like
his
that.
bug getting used to walk
But
around,
it's
get used to the weight and having to deal with that shit,
And let me
bro.
tell y'all something. Go back to the Madrimov fight. Bud came in like 163 or some shit for that fight. So
yeah,
it's not like it's hard for him to get to 168. If he came in
yeah, but it's
Madrimov
easy
fight
to
at
lose.
163, no, I'm talking about for when people was like he leave 154.
Yeah,
Go
Yeah, I
fight
think
him
on
at
Fight Night, Bud
168.
might
The
weigh
fight
174 pounds or
he
something
was
like
like
that.
he was like 163 pounds when he fought Madrimov that night.
yeah, that's right. Once you rehydrate, but
Right.
it's easy to lose water weight, and it's easy to lose the fat. There ain't no fucking fat on Bud.
No, that's bro. If you, I feel I don't see what everybody see. I see a buff dude. He looks like a hood
Yeah,
dude that lift weights a little bit, but
yeah, but
he
his
still got some
shoulders
fat
and
on him.
his shoulders and his forearms, not his forearms, his biceps. They're a
Well,
lot
those,
bigger than
yeah,
they
but
were
if
in that fucking Crawford
but
fight.
if you go, but it's still fat on him though. But if you go back and
Spence fight,
look
sorry.
at his old physique, that's always been his stature though. You get what I'm saying? Like his arms and his shoulders. That's why I was trying to explain
Yeah,
the punch. I've been next to like, dude, you could look at him and be like, you're not supposed to be this little, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just by how he built,
yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So I don't look at him like
yeah.
people trying to make it look like this dude just turned to a bodybuilder. He got veins poking out everywhere and like, no, like,
Oh no,
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 bro.
it's not
You know
that.
what I'm saying? I don't
But I
see
mean,
that.
but
I see a
all
dude
this is
who,
all this is all this is going to cause is the Bud haters like Fanon and all the other fucking idiots. Um, all they're just gonna accuse him of being a weight bully his whole fucking career.
yeah, yeah. And
But that's going to be the next draw card. You know what I mean?
here's the
When they
thing.
got nothing else to go to.
But that's the thing that weight bully shit is slippery slope because one thing about Bud, you can go back through his entire fucking career and look at him in between his fucking fights, bro. I got a photo behind me in between the fight right now, and I got other photos. Let me tell you, if you disciplined enough to stay within 15 pounds of your weight class, you're not a weight bully, bro. A weight bully
Yeah,
is a motherfucker who can't, and they struggle to fucking get there. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
they
saying?
ones who look like skeletons on a weigh-in night.
Yeah, like so when Bud said, "Yeah, man, I want the fight to be at 154," that told me, yeah, I can't make this shit. You get what I'm saying? This shit hurt.
yeah. Well,
You
he
know what I'm
said
saying?
about that Spence fight that it
Yeah,
hurt him to lose that weight to get
yeah.
back to
So
47 again.
that's being honest. When Rolly said that shit, man, I should have been left fucking 135. That's how I got my ass whooped. You see what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
weak as fuck. There wasn't no reason for me to be there. It happened to Raymond Ford. He stayed there,
it
fought him
just
tomorrow.
amazes
He
me.
said for the check. I mean, you know what I mean? And I'm not taking up for weight bullies. What I'm saying is like for instance, I know for a fact when Tank fought Fonseca, he weighed in 160. It was a 135. It was a
Yeah.
130 bout.
But
You get what I'm saying?
but they're
But
all
now he's
fucking doing it
disciplined.
though. Everybody doing it.
Yeah, but it's been like
Everybody's
that
doing it. I
forever.
mean, look at Devon. How the fuck was he making 135 fucking 12 months
Yeah.
ago
Yeah, he shouldn't
or
have
18
did.
months ago? I
No,
mean,
he
he's a
wasn't supposed to be
big
doing that.
fucking fella.
That's a big kid.
You know what I mean?
And I'm on record.
Fuck yeah.
I swear to God, I'm on record. I said this kid is
I mean,
not
I'm
gonna be
not
at
talking.
135 long.
I'm not trying to single him out. They're all doing it, but to a certain extent. But it just amazes me. And Fundora, for fuck's sake, 6'5", 6'6", making 154.
Yeah.
That is just insane to me.
Super unfair right there.
Yeah. And my thing is this, y'all. Like if a weight bully, there's a difference between being fit and being a weight bully. If you can stay fit and you just a gym junkie and you can stay within that weight, you good. When you a motherfucker who know damn well, like for instance, when you saw Frank Martin came in looking like the brainy gremlin, that shit is crazy, bro. Like that's not healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you blink too hard, you fuck around and break your fucking skull on your own. Like you have nothing to support anything. You like 0.1 ounce of fat at that point. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you weight bullying, bro. You weight bullying.
Yeah.
And that's what you saw, like I said, when Devin got on the scale, he looked like the goddamn Oscar trophy.
I'll give you an example. When I was 24, I weighed 74 kilos, which is about 160 is about 160 pound is about 72 point something kilos. So I was over 160 pound. I went and worked on drill rigs, offside and on drill rigs for 12 months, and I weighed 90 kilos. So I put on 16 kilos, which is probably about 16 kilos would be 30, 32, so probably 34, 35 pound in 12 months. But it was nothing but, and I wasn't taking no PEDs. I was just eating good food and working hard 12 hours a fucking day. That's all I was doing.
Right.
And I put on 30 odd fucking pound. There was no PEDs, nothing. That was just working hard and eating good food.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I wasn't going to no gyms, nothing like that. I was drinking more fucking alcohol than enough to drown half of fucking Australia.
Man,
but I still managed to put on that weight, and I was built, mate. I was built at the end of that 12 months.
Ask a motherfucker who go to jail for 3 years and come back home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker be
Mark
big
did the One Punch Man routine and shit.
Like, goddamn, like what the fuck, bro? You went in literally. How the fuck you come out this big? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen it,
but
so it's possible.
The thing is, I didn't notice it because I'm looking at myself in the mirror every fucking day, so you don't notice it. But when because I was working away for like 6 weeks at a time, and then I would fly back home for a week. I was out in the middle of the fucking desert, and I would fly home for a week. After 6 months, people were saying it after 6 months. What the fuck are you doing? Fuck, you're getting big.
Right.
And I said, fuck, what are you talking about? Yeah, you don't notice it because because it's just you're looking at yourself in the mirror every fucking day. But you don't notice it because you're seeing it every day. Someone doesn't see you for fucking 6 months, and then all of a sudden they think, "Fuck, you're huge," and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's on everything I love, bro. I told Casino the other day, bro. I woke up one day and I had titties, and somebody to tell me. Somebody tell me, you got fucking titties. No, I don't. We're like, oh, right. What the fuck? Yeah, I had to go step on that damn scale. Shit, I ain't realized this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you think you would, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? You honestly don't. You know what I'm saying? Especially
you're looking like old boy that fucking that Harrison fought last week. He had fucking little titties and they were bouncing and all sorts of shit.
Right. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. My bad, fellas. My bad. But yeah, man. Nah, man, shit just weird, bro. Especially when you doing it, you not gonna notice it. Especially like you working constantly and your focus is constantly just on that. You're not gonna notice that shit. Just not. Y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So I don't see nothing, man. I'm more worried about what Mark worried about. What worked in. Oh, I want to say it's to Mark though. If you go back and watch, I did a live. 9 came here and we was watching the fight together, right? I think that was the signal around the world, Mark. When he pushed Earl, and if you go look at our video, I was like, both of us at the same time, it's over. When he pushed Earl like that, I said, oh, he's stronger than him? Oh, it's over, bro. I was like, it's over. There's nothing that's gonna save this man. And I think everybody felt that way when they saw that shove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, I watched that fight again yesterday afternoon, and but he shoved him again, and I don't know, it was round 5 or 6 or something. And that, I thought Spence were going to fall over. I mean, round 2, Spence still had his shit together because it was before that knockdown in round 2, and he just shoved him, and I thought, wow. But then 3 or 4 rounds later, he shoved him again, and it was just like a ragdoll sort of thing because Spence was getting weary, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, nerd. Gaining 20 plus pounds of muscle, even if you on PEDs in a year, is impossible. Did you go to school? You cannot put on 20 pounds of muscle, bro. It's impossible. Even with PEDs, it's impossible to put on 20 plus pounds of muscle. Like I said, I don't know what you motherfuckers looking at, bro.
Yeah, man. Like,
what are y'all
these
looking at?
niggas, like, they see anything in they mind, man. They like I said, there's another one.
Scared they is. That's how scared they are. This man
scared than a motherfucker.
They scared. He like the Incredible Hulk. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bro.
20 pounds, 38, bro.
You want to know what Bud looked like to me? You want to know what Bud looked like to me? Bud looked like, and I'm gonna use my old man as an example. Bud looked when I got old enough, and you see your old man with his shirt off. You know what I'm saying? I could look at my old man like, damn, my dad was probably fucking chiseled up when he was my age. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looked like to me, just like he getting older and the weight is setting on top of his muscles. You get what I'm saying? Like he just buff right now, bro. He getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it looks like to me. Like he was a very fit young dude, and now that he getting up in age, bro, it's settling in on him. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And nerd, you just right there, nerd. How old are you? Because right now, when you just said ask AI, let's see if it's facts or feelings, tells me a lot. Pick a book up and read, sir. Ask AI.
I just told you, I put on
AI, bro.
I put on about 33, 34 pound of fucking muscle in 12 months. I mean, I know I was 24, 25, but I wasn't going to gyms or fucking nothing. I was just working 12 hours a day on a drill rig.
But Mark,
and eating good food.
You put on muscle and fat. That's how it works. If you go look up, you can go to a gym every day. Okay, every day. This is a fact, and your body will only be able to put on 1 liter of muscle, bro. It's a known fact. Now, the weight that comes along with it, yes, you're gonna look bigger, of course, bigger than what you was. Let you have say you want to get shredded and went on a diet and depleted your body all this water, you'd have been way smaller. But you'd have been more defined than what you was before. You get what I'm saying? That's my point.
That's right, yeah. I mean, I never had no six-pack or nothing, but my back and my arms and my shoulders were fucking huge compared to 12 months earlier.
Right.
I mean, I know I wasn't 38, but
I look at Bud.
But he's a gym junkie too. I mean, he's in the gym every fucking day. I've never been to a gym in my fucking life.
Mm-hmm. Well, genetics play a part too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Genetics play a big part because, like, my shoulders, I don't give a fuck how much I work my shoulders. They got a little bigger, but they just not. No, it's just not in my genetics to have big shoulders, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now my biceps, triceps, all that shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he can do.
Yeah, well, look at
my traps.
Look at Fundora. Fundora.
I stopped working my traps. It started looking like I didn't have a neck, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Fundora, that's got to be changed, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah.
There's no fucking way AJ or fucking Fury could shrink down to fucking 154, and they're about the same height.
Right.
So it's genetics play a big part.
Let me answer the nerd. He said, which book you picked up?
I just read that
you
shit
an authority on conditioning and muscle growth for a professional. Now, I'm not gonna tell you my age, but I'll tell you this: I was around before the internet, and we had to actually pick up books and shit. Right?
Definitely had to.
So we, like, as a kid, right? My idol, bullshit you. Now, when I was a kid, I had 2 idols: Muhammad Ali, okay, and Bruce Lee. They went hand in hand. I even have a shirt with both of them on there, bro. And I read both of their shits on how to get muscle, what to do. If you don't have this, you can do this at home. Even all the way down to make your calves big, like fucking Pacquiao, where you put your feet halfway on the step and just lift your body. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, as a kid, we used to do this shit in the front yard, bro. All of us in the hood wanted to be big. We wanted to look like fucking WWE wrestling superstars. So yeah, pick a book up, sir, because the book that you're asking me about is definitely the book that you have never picked up. 100%. Because if you depending on AI, y'all gonna be misled, bro. That's the new wave. And for you to call it AI, sir, lets me know you are ready to be led. AI has always been around. What the fuck you think Google was? So AI is not new. You get what I'm saying? Go find the books, sir. That's my point. Y'all want everybody to do it for you. Go find the books. Do the research and then come back, sir. But it's a fact. Matter of fact, use your YouTube. Use your YouTube. You'll find it faster on YouTube. You're not putting that much muscle on like that, bro. You're not putting 100% solid muscle, 20 foot plus pounds of solid fucking muscle on in a year. What the fuck super serum you taking, motherfucker? That means Captain America is real.
Yeah, but if you've been keeping yourself at a lower weight, specifically to make a weight division, you've been draining yourself, being disciplined off. You know, if he wasn't fighting, he would have weighed a lot more. So now he's just going back into, you know what I mean? He's obviously not starving himself to death, and now he can do more weights because he can carry the more weight because he's going to a higher weight division. I mean, it's not stupid to fucking see how that's done.
And nerd, I don't want you to feel like I'm getting on you, because my whole purpose of starting both of my channels was that when I say something, I want you to go research what I said, right? I want to encourage you to fucking read, bro. Don't go off what these motherfuckers telling you. Not even me, bro. Pick a fucking book up, go read. That's why I tell, like Puncher tell you, he'll say some shit and it'll throw me in a rabbit hole. I now found this out. You know what I'm saying? Because I like books, bro. This shit on the internet can be finagled. Y'all still think Wikipedia is real? All of that shit.
and nerd, I'm not capping.
Was invented.
Nerd, I'm not capping. I'm telling you, I went from 74 kilos to 90 kilograms in 12 months.
No, I'm not telling you didn't, Mark.
He is in the chat. In the chat, he's telling me that I'm capping when I'm saying that. And I mean, I was 24, 25. Might have been 25, 26, one or the other.
But nerd, did you hear what I told
That's
Mark?
not a lie. I don't come up here and lie.
He didn't say it was solid muscle. He got bigger. He got bigger.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I never had a six-pack, nothing like that. But I was a lot bigger after 12 months than I fucking was.
He got bigger. And he did put on some muscle. Earlier. But the fat that's sitting on top of the muscle will make you think like, oh, it's all muscle, but it's not all muscle. You did gain muscle, no doubt. In 12 months, like I said, you can gain grab you a liter bottle of soda, right? And if you go do your research, or if you go to your local gym and ask one of them trainers in there, they're gonna tell you if you are all natty, and that's how they talk. If you're natty, which means natural, your body can only obtain, depending on your body structure, a liter to a liter and a half of muscle a year, bro. And if it don't belong on your stature, you're gonna lose it. So you gotta maintain it. You get what I'm saying? So like on real spit, bro, I'm just being real, bro. Like I don't never get nothing. I never say anything that I don't know, right? But I'm going off what I read. Now, if shit didn't change, you motherfuckers drink a high C and do some extra shit or something, and you can get beyond that, salute to you. But I'm going off the last thing I know. And if you literally said it's impossible to gain 20 plus in a year. No, 20 plus pounds of muscle. That's fucking, bro. You know how big motherfuckers will be in a year if it's that easy? Bro, there's no way. Every man should look gargantuan if you could put on 20 plus pounds of pure muscle in a year.
You would all walk around looking like NFL players if you could do that in a year.
Bro, we'll all look like Anthony Joshua. We'll all have gorilla titties. Swear to God, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Like aircraft carriers say, oh, a silverback putting on 20 pounds of muscle because it's in their genetics. That's what they're gonna be any motherfucking ways. Well, human being, nah, bro. Unless you just got like, for instance, I got a cousin. He never lift a weight in his life, bro. That boy came out with muscles, and he got muscles. You understand me? He got muscles. Now he ain't strong as shit. He got the physique. He'll flex in front of some bitches, but he ain't strong at all though. But he yoked. I'm talking about he got muscles. But it's in his genetics though. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have to earn it, but he weak though. He weak. You get what I'm saying? But like, depending on your genetics and shit, bro, but you're not putting on 20 plus raw muscle. My God. Bruh.
You said Terrence Crawford was a 38-year-old putting up 20 pounds of muscle in less than a year. This is what you said. We said this is impossible.
Yeah, no, you're not putting 20 plus pure muscle. 20 plus
That's
pounds.
not easy to do, bro.
No, bro. You're not doing that, bro.
If you was any type of athlete, you would know that. Any type of athlete in any sport, you would know that's not easy.
It's not happening, bro. You a eating motherfucker. You boy.
If you could do that, you're a motherfucking superhero.
You eating about 40 cases of eggs. You eating like, and I'm talking about, bruh. Man, ain't
You need them Conor Ben eggs.
Yeah,
you that little Hercules motherfucker from back in the day. If you could do that,
that's some shit right there, bro. Aircraft carrier. I know you being sarcastic, right? He said how Wikipedia fake, bro. You don't know that dude.
He should know that anybody can write their own definition of Wikipedia.
Yeah, bro.
You can change Wikipedia right now if you want to.
Yeah, man. Motherfucker be killing me with that Wikipedia. On Wikipedia and say, I'm like, what? Man, get the fuck on, bro. Like,
yeah, man. Wikipedia is really stupid. Like, bro, Wikipedia, everybody write their definition, and the one that gets used the most is the one they use. Man, that's the one they put at the top. But there's really 1,000 definitions for the same thing because everybody think they smart. So Wikipedia, just like everybody add their own definition into the fucking algorithm of it, bro. It's really stupid once you really do your research into Wikipedia. It'll definitely piss you off if you thought it was real. So I hope that was a troll. I hope that wasn't a real question, bro.
Swear, bro. Swear, because at the end of the day, goddamn, Wikipedia came around when I was like in 12th grade, bro. Nigga, we had, hey, let me tell you something. You know what Wikipedia is? Fucking Cliff Notes. Boy, Cliff Notes used to get me caught writing essays all the goddamn time. Because that shit wasn't right. That shit was a setup. Motherfucking Wikipedia, that's what the fuck that is. You do some research and, I'm going to Wikipedia. Gonna have you all fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna take you all over the place for real.
Yeah, don't Wikipedia shit. I promise you. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Once upon a time, believe it or not, y'all, when the internet was innocent, it was really useful. It was really useful. It had like
when the internet was innocent. Fuck, that was a long time ago.
That was a long ass time ago.
Making me feel old, bro.
That was before 99-cent porn and all that shit on the internet, bro. I promise the guy, it was innocent, had real. It was called remember, if y'all remember, it was called the intranet. It wasn't even called the internet. It was called the intranet, bro. And it had useful fucking information, bro. And now, you don't know what to trust on this bitch. I promise the guy, you don't. You don't.
Yeah, bro. Just get a dictionary, bro. Find an encyclopedia. Because like the internet, man, it's useful for some things, man. But not all things. Remember that.
The internet is strictly business, bro. That's how I look at it. Strictly business. If you gonna base
when the internet was still truthful, you could still ring a fucking phone number and have some fucking old nana talk to you in a sexy voice while you jacking off.
Right. There, you see what I'm saying, bro? We still have 1-800 numbers.
These young motherfuckers don't know about the struggle. They don't know at all.
Right. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know about party lines.
Fucking Punch calling me DJ again.
That shit was, man, they don't know nothing about that, bro. That's why I'm saying, like, this whole AI scheme and all that, and I understand, what do they call this generation now? What's the new generation name? Is it Z or no?
Dumbasses.
We're X. That's what I want to call them, but I don't want.
Well, I'm X. I don't know what you are.
I'm X.
I was born in the 80s.
Yeah, you X.
I was born in 1970, so
Yep.
I'm fucking.
You X, I'm
Is
79.
that X?
Yep, that's X. But I'm trying to think what they call them now, right? It's like they're the new beginning, but it's a word for it. But at the end of the day,
Probably got
this
a
shit work for
rainbow symbol
y'all.
or something.
The government can't wait till all of us die. That's all I'm saying. They can't wait because we know the truth. We've been through this scheme already.
We know too much, yo. If the internet was to crash today, these motherfuckers will lose their mind. They don't know what it's like to live without it. We do.
We know the truth.
It'd be like fucking it'd be like fucking that Denzel flick when he was blind and shit. Walking around with the Bible. It'd be like
old.
that. Niggas gonna lose their fucking
Hey,
mind.
I'm that old. When I had to do a school project, we had the Encyclopedia Britannica at home, and that's what you use.
If you had that shit,
Man, remember that bullshit when we actually had to read and learn?
For real.
That chat EBT that do all the work for you now, all you gotta do is proofread shit. Yeah.
Facts.
My son did a whole essay on his computer. He just typed the shit in the AI, typed the whole shit for him, bro. He ain't had to write nothing. He just printed the shit out. I said, what the fuck?
Hey, Mark, when I was a kid, if your
Lucky
family
ass
had
kids got all
Encyclopedia
types of shit.
Britannica, y'all had money. Y'all had money, bro. Like, if you had that shit, you came in a black household and they'll have it over their fireplace showing everybody we got the whole set. We got the whole fucking set.
Must have been different over here because we weren't busted ass broke, but we weren't fucking rich either. And my old man was the tightest motherfucker going. But that's what he bought those because it was good for our education, I guess.
Yeah, right. Right. My grandma got them for us, bro. Like, that shit was real. Thesaurus, they don't know what thesaurus is. They don't know none of that shit. Look, these motherfuckers don't know nothing about the Dewey Decimal System. They don't know none of this shit. Like, we used to go in this other little drawer at the library to look up.
Motherfuckers can't even write in cursive these days, for fuck's sake.
And guess what? I just
everybody
had a conversation.
That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, my babies do.
That shit was mandatory, bro.
And the teacher tried to tell me to not teach, talking about because it make the other kids fuck. I ain't trying to mean, but fuck them other kids.
Oh yeah,
make the other kids feel dumb.
I taught my kids the same thing, bro. Like, if I had to learn it, y'all gotta learn that shit, man.
Yeah, right. Y'all not, but not just that. Y'all, I'm thinking about the future, bro. Y'all not gonna be writing in code. Cursive gonna be code to these kids, bro. They not gonna know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to read that shit.
Yeah, my kids gonna know what the fuck you writing. You know, and they gonna know how to pretend like they don't.
We ain't got fucking old, nerd. See what he put in the chat?
Oh my God. You see what Nerd said? Hey, you partially right. He said y'all acting like y'all had to walk to school miles away. We did.
That was our grandparents, motherfucker. Not us.
Hey, nerd.
If you no pigeon shit, not pigeon shit, but I'll tell you this though. That walking to my school, guess who did that? I did. You know why?
I live close to the school. I walked, but not out on the school bus.
Hey, nerd. I had to walk to school 2 miles when I was a kid, and it was uphill both fucking ways.
Hey, swear, bro. My parents
I had to walk sometimes. I had to walk sometimes.
My mom wanted me in a good school, right? And that good school, she even relied on the address. You know what I'm saying? So I can go to this school. So I walked past 2 fucking schools to go to this school, bro. Real spit, bro. So yeah, I walked. And I live in the Midwest, my dude. So rain, sleet, snow. I was at school. And I'm going to give you another fun fact. While you fuckers get out of school for any time it snow or it's too much rain or it's too fucking cold, that shit didn't happen when I grew up. It just didn't happen. If you go look at any old school movie where it snowed, it's a movie literally called Snow Day. Because it was so rare that anybody got a snow day. Like, yeah,
they didn't give a fuck. My parents didn't give a fuck. It could have been 300 degrees blazing sun, or it could have been pissing down rain. They did not give a fuck. You walk into fucking school and you walk home because they both work. They both work, and they weren't home at that time to pick me up. So these days, that drives me fucking insane. I've got to drive past 4 schools to get home from where to drive where I get to fucking work. Yeah. And every man and their fucking dog there with a car clogging up all the fucking roads to pick little Johnny up because it's fucking sprinkling with rain. Fucking does my head in.
Bro, on everything, bro, I used to hate it. On everything, my kids get out for heat waves. My kids, if they know in the forecast that they will put out Monday, they will put out because it just said this week's weather that Thursday and Friday it's gonna snow, so no school. Like we didn't have that luxury, bro. That's why I think we so tough, bro. Like we
Yeah.
just had to tough that shit the fuck out, bro.
That's I was a bit lucky over here. We don't have no fucking snow here where I live, but it gets as hot as it does in fucking Las Vegas. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, bro.
And nobody
Like
were picking me up from fucking school.
none of that shit. That shit was just a part. Like talk less SD. What's good, bro? That shit was just a part of life, and I think that's what's missing, bro. I think Mike Tyson right, bro. I think the wave of boxers that we got is a product of when they say strong men produce weak children. Weak children produce strong kids. You get what I'm saying? And these guys had an easy ride.
They have
They
no
didn't
how
have it
they have
I
hard.
no
don't know.
clue how easy they got it. They
I
have
think
no
They
fucking
didn't have it
idea.
hard.
They
So they
have
don't know how
no
to fend for
fucking
themselves.
idea, bro.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Slick. It's how you raise your kids. To me, my old
Well,
man was a hard old cunt. Oh, I
no,
shouldn't
that's
swear like that, but he was a
no.
hard old prick. And I've been hard on my boys too. And my two sons are the two manliest fucking young blokes I fucking know.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
We
no
get
listen.
apprentices
nonsense
at
too,
work.
man.
Right?
They
No.
shatter. They fucking shatter and nearly cry if you look at them fucking sideways. You know.
I'm not
Swear
talking
to
about us
God,
though.
bro.
That don't pertain to us. When I say like the stay and go for people like wealthy men, right? Strong. You had weak men who grew up to be wealthy because they didn't want to be poor, and then they get the money and they have kids and they get their kids everything. They never had to earn nothing.
Oh,
You
rich.
get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
rich kids. Yeah,
And then those
yeah.
weak kids, because they fall off, they lose their money. They end up being back poor, and they end up raising poor kids, and they be like, "Fuck that! I gotta find a way out of this," and they become strong, and the cycle continues. For us, I was at a medium. I'm not gonna say we were poor, but let me tell you something. Anything I got, I had to earn. Even sneakers, bro. My dad was good for that 2 for $80 Reebok deal. I hated it. You understand me? I got a pair of white shoes, a pair of black Reeboks for fucking school. One day that dude said I get the shoes I want, and I just asked him. He said, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "What?" I think I told this story on here before. And
Yeah.
and motherfucker took my. We went and bought the shoes. Make long story short, he gave me the box. I went downstairs like, "Yeah, I'm finna be fresh at school." Guess what was in the box? One fucking shoe. He said, "You see all that rock and gravel outside? You got to shovel all that shit around the house to stop it from leaking in the basement, and you'll get that other fucking shoe." So we had fathers that even if they did have that type of money, fam, they wasn't finna raise no weak ass dude. And I keep telling
Like if
people,
I wanted something that I wanted, I had to go and get a fucking part-time job after school to pay for that shit myself. That's how fucking my
yeah,
old man was.
yeah,
He wouldn't. He'd buy me everything I needed, but if it was something I fucking wanted but didn't need, you go and get it
yeah.
yourself, boy.
I've heard no so much in my life where it don't bother me. And I don't bother telling other people no. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't. You know what I mean? Like I had the grandparents, my grandfather, my daddy, even my grandma Alice. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know, tell me things that didn't resonate then but resonate now. You know what I mean? You know, when I used to get mad at shit, my grandma told me, she said, "You know how you make a grown man mad?" I said, "How?" She said, tell him a lie." She said, "You know how to make a weak man mad?" I said, "How?" She said, "Tell him the truth." And I said, "Huh?" When I got older though, I understood it. You see what I'm saying? She was telling me she knew
Yep.
I knew deep down what she was saying about me was the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's why the fuck I'm
She's
getting
a
mad.
wise. She's a wise old woman.
Yeah. So like little shit like that, I had that growing up. You know what I mean? So yeah, they even if they did have money, trust me, I didn't know because goddamn it, they wouldn't finna let me know. He said I'm going to sleep great. Nope, no problem, punch. I'm be on the warrant, fam. Thank you, man. But on everything, man, like that's what's needed now. Cause this shit I'm hearing in boxing today, like you say, the sport I love and the sport I love to hate it sometimes. For a grown man to say, watch how you talking, or you may not get the fight. Who the fuck are you, bro? First off. Two, that tells me that the silver spoon is shoved so far up your ass right now that you really believe that you got them type of fucking options. Oh, dude, you could be on your high horse for 12 months and not have a fight. But that one fight could knock you, that one fight you lose could take everything from you. You gotta remain humble at all fucking times, bro. Like that shit weird to me, bro. And that's something that we was taught. We was taught this, Mark. God giveth, God can take away. Simple. And I don't think they understand that. I think like today it's like one big game. And it makes me feel like that. Now I like the new generation that's coming on, like I said, the Abdullah Masons, Brian Normans, things like that, whatever. You know, I'll even include the Devin in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I still say this shit. Let Devin get on the win streak, and goddamn me, if he's going to Hall of Fame, regardless. I don't care what nobody say. And on top of that, if he get on a win streak, guess what? You couldn't beat him. It is what it is. Yes, we'll still probably say he lost to Ryan, but in that day, it is what it is. But I can never say one thing I can never say about Devin. He ain't never dodged the smoke. These other motherfuckers talking outside.
Never. He's never ducked anybody.
He never ducked nobody. Now, what I will say is this though: these other new motherfuckers, this shit weird. Watch how you talk, or you not gonna get the fight, bro. That made me hope you get your ass whooped. Like, who the fuck are you, bro? That shit my old lady said.
That's what I was going to say. Fucking hell. If someone talk trash to me, you're the first fucker that's going to get the fight.
Yeah. That's what boxing is built off of. How am I supposed to sell myself to get a fight? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. I remember I heard Tank.
Well, you said a minute ago, the man, the young man that I've got a lot of respect for is Brian Norman Jr. Yeah. You listen to that boy talk, or I mean, I shouldn't call him a boy, he's a man. That young man, you listen to that young man talk, he's got an old head on his shoulders. Yeah, his old man's brought him up right. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's you're not worried about these fucking flashy fucking necklaces and fucking gold jewelry and watches and fucking flashy cars and looking like a fucking rock star sort of bullshit. He's there for business. Yeah. And his business is fucking violence. Yeah. And he's going to go a long way to that boy. And that's I feel for Devin because I think they've made a mistake here because I think Norman going to fucking punish that boy. Yeah. In my opinion. I don't know.
I think come 3, 4, 5, it's going to be a problem for Devin. That's when he figures him out. Because I think Devin still comes out moving around. You know what I'm saying? But despite what people think, once he feel a piece of power, he going to start moving. And that's what's going to turn people off. But at the end of the day, I think Norman figures him out. You know what I'm saying? But that don't take no slight. Let's say Dev lose to Norman though. You know what I'm saying? This is still boxing. That don't mean I believe everybody else can pull that shit off. I just believe that Norman is a special. He's one of those hidden gems. He's a special talent. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. I mean,
I'll give all props I know if he beats him.
I know Tank's still the American what do you call it? Face of boxing, you know, the money draw fucking bullshit. But if people don't get behind Norman Jr. after Tank's finished up, I've got to scratch my head at what the fuck Americans are doing because this is a wholesome, well-bred, well-mannered, well-brought-up young man that can fight like hell. If they don't get behind this boy and make him the new face of American boxing, I've got to scratch my head at what the hell's going on. I mean, but I suppose that's part of Tank's appeal is that he's from the ghettos or the hood or whatever, and a lot of people associate with that shit.
That's his allure for a relation, but Tank hasn't fought anything to solidify his career yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. It drives me nuts that he's so fucking popular in America. To be honest,
Yeah,
because he's
but
done nothing, in
lets
my
you how
opinion.
far boxing
But,
has gone. Where
but Norman Jr.'s got the knockout power that Tank's fucking got.
yeah,
He just doesn't
and
have
he
that
could box.
he doesn't have that hood rat fucking
Yeah,
reputation
and my
that's
thing
made
is,
Tank a
my
bit
thing
popular, I
is,
guess.
my thing is, okay, you on the outside looking in. I'm gonna be real with you. Brian Norman does. He's a dangerous product because like he appeals to you, right? But he also appeals to the hood though. He's just put it in that fine middle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
Well,
don't have to
I
be
hope so because
brash. He don't, and that's part of your talent though. Because when you really from the hood, Mark, boy, I could sell a well of water. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be able to talk to the masses. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
The masses, not
yeah,
to a demographic. The masses. And I believe Brian Norman can talk to the masses. And he does. He can
yeah.
talk. And if he come in there and he gets Devin, you just catapulted him to stardom, bro. Like 100%.
But
You know what I mean?
I just don't understand what puzzles me with Tank is that they say that he's the ghetto or the hood fucking icon. But most people that live in the hood or the ghettos got no fucking money. So
Yeah.
how the hell are they buying fucking fights? They're not.
Well,
They're
I'm gonna put you on game. See, you in
fire
Australia,
sticking
right?
it.
It's a lot of people in the hood that got money, Mark. It's just they choose to stay there. They
Oh,
choose
okay.
they choose to be there. You know, we call it hood rich. Like you rich, but you just
Yeah,
choose to
okay.
stay in the hood, bro. Like it's a lot of people that got money, despite what the TV show you for its poverty, it would have looked like. But it's a
Why
lot of
the
people in them
fuck would
homes
you
that got
stay
money.
there though?
That's because
Fuck
you
what?
know, like what they say, people afraid of change, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
afraid
yeah,
to get out of their norm. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I
I
know a
don't
lot
like
of people
change
like
either, to be
that.
honest.
I know a lot. I don't left girlfriends because of it, bro. You know where I had a girl that straight told me my rent $500. Why the fuck would I move all the way? Had to pay it. Oh, bitch, I want better. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you can stay here, bye. You get what I'm saying? Pretty girls. I'm talking about good head on their
Yeah,
shoulders, could cook, clean, nurse. I don't give a fuck, but she want to stay right in the hood. You see what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to be here because
yeah,
me
right.
staying here put me in harm's way. Cause I know my attitude, and I
That's
ain't
what I
gonna
was
give a
gonna
fuck if I
say.
go to
To
jail.
me,
You know what I'm saying?
they seem like fucking dangerous areas to me.
Yeah. So it's like some people are scared of different. You know what I mean? And I'm not. I'm one of the people that my dad always said that you gotta have a not give a fuck attitude, right? You gotta be thick skinned. I don't give a fuck where I move at. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Nobody like me in the neighborhood. As long as I'm comfortable in my household and what the fuck I'm doing, I'm cool. That's me. So where the fuck I'm gonna want to move? That's where I'm gonna fucking move. But one place I know I don't want to be at is where I have to wonder if I go outside, am I gonna go to jail today or not? My
Yeah.
kids,
Or am I gonna get
my
shot?
yeah, right. My kids come before me, bro. I owe my life to my kids. I understand that. You get what I'm saying? So like, no, bro, that's not how it works. Like, and it's like that, Mark. It is. From the west side to the double wide. No lie, bro. It's white neighborhoods like that too, where they won't leave that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they just choose to stay around it. And I mean, and they be having opportunity to get out because they have the job to get out, but they just won't leave it. So I mean, you can't make people
yeah.
do what they should do,
Oh, yeah,
right? You know,
yeah.
but
Oh,
aircraft
people can
says
do what
y'all
they want to do. I just figured if you stayed living in the wood or whatever, to me it's a poor area, it's a
look at it like
dangerous
this.
area. Why the
Look at it
fuck
like
wouldn't you
this.
get out of there as quick as you fucking can?
Look at it like this. This will answer your own question. Tank don't stay around that shit.
Oh
So
no,
they
exactly.
so they worshiping false idols. And that should let you know where they brain at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If he
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
around that shit, why the fuck would you understand what I'm saying? Like my idols
Exactly.
made me
That's what I
want to
said.
aspire
If
better.
you can afford not to stay there, why the fuck would you stay there? That was
Right,
exactly
right.
like you just
That's why I
said.
said
And like you said, Tank's not fucking there, is he?
Right, exactly. Tank not there.
He got out of there as quick as he fucking could.
Facts. My idols inspired me to want to do better. From Muhammad Ali to Bruce Lee, I swear to God, and I didn't make them names up. I looked up to them dudes. Bruce Lee died what the day before my birthday? He died in January, and it was 1979. And I've been hooked on that dude. I swear to God, it's man. I don't got him, but my auntie got tape of me, fucking 3 years old, acting out Bruce Lee because they show Bruce Lee flicks on Sundays. That was Chinese theater Sundays on Channel 11 here in America, right? Like
Right.
Bruce Lee was that dude to me. I bought books. I read his books. Ali, he transcended. Like for me, Ali is more than a boxer. You get what I'm saying? Like he
Oh yeah, for
transcended
sure.
being what a
Yeah,
man is, standing on your 2 and 10 and what you believe in. You get what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
not no
yeah.
Muslim. It was just the fact that he stood on what he believed in. For me, like,
That's right.
fuck you,
You
your
got to
mama.
no, you got to respect that. You got to
Yeah,
respect someone that stands for what they believe,
yeah. And my dad, them was my
even if it's
idols,
different to
bro.
what I believe. I don't. I got no fucking religion, so I don't give a fuck. But people can believe what they fucking want to believe and stand on it,
Yeah,
and that's cool. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I respected them in that factors, and it wanted me to do better, man. Like, want to be a better person, and even though I had my bumps and moved in the groove, people who already know me, you know what I'm saying. My mind was there. Like I got to figure this out somehow. You know what I'm saying. And everybody
Yeah.
move according to their own pace to
I
figure it
mean,
out, and I
but
figured it out.
that's why you are what you are today, Slick. It's if
Yeah,
you had a
yeah.
smooth ride and rich parents, and then you end up one of these soft motherfuckers.
Right,
You know
facts.
what I mean?
And I had some ask me, bro, would I change? I said, no, bro, because in my lifetime, I watched rich motherfucker kids fall off, lose their money, be ready to kill themselves. If I ever became
Yeah,
rich and lose it, I know how to
yeah.
get it back. You see what I'm
Oh, well,
saying?
I'll tell
Because
you
I've
what.
been there
Also,
before.
I've I've seen kids that were that my age, and their parents had a lot of money. These were rich families. They turned into because their life was so fucking easy, and they just got handed money all the time. They turned into fucking complete fucking drug addicts. Some of them are
Right,
fucking dead from overdoses now. You know what I mean?
right.
Because they had it too easy. They had it too easy, and we were all jealous as fuck of these people because
Right.
they got cars given them to them, they got this given to them, they got that given to them,
Yeah.
plus money. They didn't even have to have a fucking job. They were just
Yep.
getting money handed to them. But then
Yep.
they get bored with all that shit, so they
I,
develop a fucking drug habit. All of
I
a
got a
sudden, you're overdosing on fucking heroin. You know what I mean?
yep. I swear to God, I got a perfect
I mean, that's
example
back in the day. But
of no that shit now, bro. That's what's sad. Like I got I had a friend back day, right? I never forget Honda Civic had first hit, right? He got a Honda Civic. His parents bought him a Honda Civic 16. I had a Nissan Datsun. I paid $600 for that motherfucker, right? And that motherfucker put, but I was rolling, right? And he used to
yeah,
always try to like one me up, like showboat me, like, oh man, you got that damn bucket. Da, da, da. And I used to always tell him, your parents can take your keys though. Mine can't.
yeah,
I
that's
bought
right.
this shit.
It might be a piece of shit, but it's your piece of shit.
It's mine. This mine. They can't take my
That's
shit.
right.
My parents can take
Yeah,
my car. Your parents can take yours. You owned by
yeah,
somebody. I'm not owned by nobody. And that was the difference. As much as I heard no in my life, that was like my inspiration. I don't want to hear no more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I heard it so
Yeah, yeah.
much.
No,
Like,
hey, I'm right there with you. I was told no all the fucking time. Like I told you, if I wanted something extra other than what I needed to fucking survive, I had to get a job and pay for that
yeah,
shit myself, whether it's shoes
facts,
or a
bro.
pair of jeans or fucking whatever. You know what I mean? But
Promise you.
but then, like I said here, there was other people that had rich parents and got given every fucking thing. And I know one family. They were fucking. There was three boys and the youngest was a girl, and they were all fucking heroin addicts. They were all their parents were rich as hell. They didn't have to do fuck all, but they were all heroin addicts. And one turned a dealer. He sold his younger sister, and she overdosed and fucking died. You know what I mean?
Damn.
This is what happens to people that just get given everything.
Yeah.
They never had to earn anything in their fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and because when you don't have to earn anything, you don't learn the word appreciation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You can't appreciate anything. You know, I learned to appreciate everything I fucking get. I got. You know what I mean? And I'm still like that today. When my old lady was alive, when my wife was living, you know, she didn't understand it. You know, to
I
one
don't,
day,
I don't know who the fuck aircraft carrier been talking to, but not all of
yeah, he said
Australia is
whole Australia
suburban, man.
suburban and no hard. That's not
Yeah,
true, bro.
that's
That's TV over
well,
here, bro.
it is to an extent, but some of the suburbs are like what you would call the inner city hood.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
But
not
you know
all
something. That's a
fucking
worldwide thing. The inner cities is
it's not all
usually
roses and
the hood.
fucking flowers over here
Right.
either.
Right. Inner city. He said, I'm gonna ask. He said, how Norman gonna figure out something he never faced his whole career? Aircraft carrier.
Well, that's,
He has faced that his whole career. It's called boxing. The only thing he faced when he get in the ring is another boxer. And two, that's the name of the
yeah,
game. You never face the same person over and over. Everybody's different. And your job is to do what? Figure them out. To beat their ass.
yeah. And
That's how it goes.
another thing in Norman Junior's pocket is that his old man was a professional boxer and
Yeah.
therefore had boxed for years as well. So he's got his experience to lean on as well. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
And
know. It should be a good fight. I just hope Devin doesn't run like he did in that last fight
nah,
against
I think they were gonna try to
whoever the
prove
hell
something
that
until
was
you
in
get
New
popped.
York. Yeah,
When I think he'll try to
yeah, but
he's gonna
that's
try
what I
to
mean.
swear.
If he tries to fight with Norman, he's fucking gonna find out very quickly that that's probably a
Yeah.
bad idea.
Oh, I think he's gonna take a jab. I think he's gonna take a hard jab and he's gonna say, oh shit. And he gonna get
Yeah.
on his toes. You right?
See, Devin's a good boxer, but he don't have the power that like Norman with that left hand, man.
See,
Far
my
out.
thing
But he,
is, well, people don't, okay, I'm
I
gonna talk
mean, I
about
might
this
be
because
going on recency bias with that fucking Japanese dude, but that looked fucking horrific, man.
that okay, I'm gonna say this for the people. Just to make it not biased. That guy had been beat before. Brian Norman gets all the praise for beating him, even though he's been beat. I think that kid got beat by Nakatani. Nakatani beat him, Juto. Whoever dude name was, I don't want to get the names myself. But
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
same dude.
Junto
Juto,
Nakatani. Yeah,
Nakatani, is the same dude. Uh, the guy that Brian Norman beat got beat by him, right? So people get him praise, but what people don't understand is it was the way he beat him. And see, this is the art
yeah,
that I want people to understand. Like, you could beat somebody and then you could beat somebody where it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit
yeah.
crazy. Like, and it does play a
What
factor.
what
And what I'm saying
what
is
impressed
this.
me?
Go ahead, Mark.
No, you keep going.
No, what I'm saying is people don't give credit to the little nuances that makes a
Yeah,
difference. You get what I'm saying? So like at the end of the
yeah, that,
day, we have to look at all of that.
yeah. That's it. I was just going to jump in and say that's what impressed me was watching. I've watched that Sasaki fight. I don't know 3 or 4 times now, and Norman Junior and Sasaki, and Sasaki was coming at him. But the first round, I suppose he didn't. He tried to box a bit, maybe even part of the second round. But then you could see
Right.
at a time in the second round, he thought, "Fuck this! I'm going," because he was a come forward fighter, boxer,
Yeah.
puncher himself,
Yeah.
Sasaki. So he
Yeah.
thought, "Fuck it, I'm going back to what I know." And so he started coming at Norman. I mean, he hit Norman fairly good a few
Mm-hmm.
times, but the calmness on Norman Junior. He never looked fucking panicked
Even on the ropes he
or
didn't.
skittish or running around back. Ah, yeah, exactly. He looked calm, and to me, that's a good sign. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you can still look calm under fire, that's a good thing.
Like he was on the ropes and he had his arms out. They wasn't banging his face. Told me his shit was stiff and strong. And he was just shifting back forth with his cheeks. Like, okay, he done. My turn, bitch. Like those,
Yeah,
like what you just pointed out is the little nuances I'm talking about. Like That's the making of a great fighter, bro. Real talk. I promise you
Yeah,
it is.
that's what I
He
mean.
said
To me, that was a good sign.
yeah, aircraft carrier said everything is power, power, power when it comes to Norman Jr. Devin better fundamentally. I thought skills pay the bills. This is what I want you to do,
Yeah,
aircraft carrier. Tell me where you see Brian Norman don't got no skills. Brian know how to set you up. He didn't show you can knock you out with a jab, a left hook. He got power on the right hand. He got good feet, right? May not be the best feet, but he got good feet. As long as your feet making the right decisions with your punches, I'm all for you. He showed he can fight going backwards. He on the show he can fight going forwards. What more skill you want from him? Now, let's take that with Devin. And this is from a fan of Devin. If Chappelle in here, he'll tell you I'm probably one of the few on YouTube that advocate for Devin. When have you seen Devin throw a punch while his feet moving? Never. You're not going to find one fight where Devin feet is moving and he swings. He doesn't do it. Okay? When he does even have somebody trapped in the corner, when he does have somebody pinned, he doesn't, his punches don't have the accuracy. This is why we always gave Devin, he has the best jab in the game. His jab is the shit. People hold on to fight with Rougarou, right? Because that jab was a motherfucker. The jab was a motherfucker.
yeah.
It wasn't everything else. These are the things. So when you say that Devin has the skills to pay the bills, where's his feet? Right? Right? Where's the left hook? Right? Where's the placement to the body shots? Huh? Where's the strength? Because we know he don't got strength because he went 12 with who? Lomachenko, a real 130 pounder that was moving him backwards. These are things. Now, I will say this. One of my favorite fighters of all time, Sweepy Whitaker. Sweepy Whitaker had defense, though, but he went on without no knockout. If he figures some shit out, and I was going to get to this, which I think they are trying to make him more athletic, is where y'all see him jumping over them hurdles. They know he's going to have to move. Right? I didn't even laugh at it. I clapped. Because you're going to have that agility. Name me another time you seen him jumping over hurdles like that. Ducking under. You haven't. He's going to need that agility. And the cold part about it, Brad Newman is shorter and going to be smaller. But he knows he's going to need that agility. I'm cool with that. That tells me that Devin's taking it serious. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but we have to be real
Yeah,
with the facts. Go ahead,
for
bro.
me, it's for me, Devin. I don't know. See, if Devin's and I'll shout out to DJ because he said this a couple of weeks ago. He's sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place here, Devin, because it's on a Rio sponsored gig. Now, Turkey said he don't want to see no more Tom and Jerry bullshit. And if Devin wins, but only because Norman can't fucking get to him and because Devin's running around the ring backwards like he did in that last fight in the middle of New York there.
Yeah.
Devin ain't gonna get any more Turkey fights.
Yeah,
but if he stands there, if he decides to prove a point and stand there with Norman and try and fight, I don't think that's going to end well for him. So he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's you know what I mean?
Here's what I say on that, and I've never said this, but I'm gonna say this on the mentality of that New York fight, right, with Devin, right? And this is to his father and him. For them to say the game plan was for him to run around the way he did, right, was asinine to me. You are supposed to be there to make a statement. That guy, you could have made a statement. You understand me? If you would have made a statement with that guy, there would be no question about you facing Brian Norman. See, this whole thing of this new generation that moves, and this is where I shame Bill Haney because he's from my generation. He should know better. When they say your past don't matter, it's about your future. Well, guess what, kids? When I came up, I was taught something different. Your past
Yeah.
shapes your future. Everything lies in choices. So because you chose to move around the ring like that, now people are questioning you about the Norman fight. Now, why I say that? Because y'all dodged the left hook from who? Ramirez. Ramirez feet worse than Brian Norman, but he throw from the shoulders like a who? Brian Norman. When you throw a jab, it's like who? A Brian Norman. See how you didn't get nobody nothing to go off of? Because you was betting on the bag instead of your career. There's a difference. See, when we came up, we was taught no matter what job you sign up for, you better own it. If you gave somebody your word, you better own it. Right? Instead, today, the excuse is, oh man, I told him I was gonna come by, but I ain't tell him what time. No, motherfucker, you own it. You said you was gonna do something, do it. So when you told the fans you was gonna fight Ramirez, you do it. You don't run. These are the outs that people give. I'm not giving nobody an out because that's what they sold us. He said he was going to fight Ramirez. I put proof on here that they had already been scouting Ramirez for years. So there was no reason that you should not have fought him. But guess what? You didn't. Now people question it. I'm supposed to feel sorry for that? Fuck no. I'm not. Because you believe that you shape your future. And I'm the man that's going to tell you, you don't. Your past shapes your future. The past choices you made is why people are looking at you this way now. You see what I'm saying? Judgment
That's
is
right.
everything here.
And
This is called the judges
reason,
table for a reason, bro. Hold on, Mark. The
the reason
judges,
that
hold on, Mark. This is
yeah,
called the judges table for a reason. When me and Mark came up, fam, and he could agree with this, we was taught first impressions mean everything. Therefore, if you can't fuck up, you's gonna be judged. You're gonna be judged regardless
oh,
in
for sure.
life. So, but they teaching you kids today that, oh, being judgmental is wrong. Guess what? It's a walk of, we was taught it's a walk of life. We didn't get that luxury
Well, that's
y'all
how
got
it
now.
was.
You get what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So when you catch a person like me getting mad at that performance, fucking right. When I hear Bill defending it, fuck off. It's that simple. Because he know better. He know better. He know when he came up, first impressions are every fucking thing, bro. So I'm just saying that that's why I talk the way I talk. Like I say, it's hard for me to relate to this new age shit, right? But if I come from the age where we had this one major saying, and Mark can relate to this too. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with everything you just said. Yeah, it's different these days, and then you get safe rooms and all sorts of shit. Um, and I struggle to understand it too. But again, it's the only people who act like that are the people that were raised like that. Like, my kids weren't raised like that, and my kids aren't like that. But my kids are adults now too. I suppose maybe I was lucky enough to just miss the tail end of the start of that bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did. The trouble started for Devon when he fucking decided to stand there and punch on with fucking who's the drug cheat? Ryan.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
that's where it started.
Yeah.
That looked bad, but he was trying to prove a point, and you know, but it didn't
Mark,
work out so well. So I
what
think
do
he's got a
people,
little bit of PTSD. That's why he ran in that last one. If
I
that
can believe
happens
that.
again, that's going to be the end of him for big
Yeah.
fights.
100%. And I'm gonna ask Mark this so y'all can understand. Were we not taught when you try to prove a point, that's when shit go wrong?
Yeah, for sure.
Cause that's when
Yeah.
you're emotional, right? It ain't gonna never go right.
Well, you
You're
got to.
not thinking straight.
No, that's right. You should be,
We
but
were taught
and that's where it
those are
goes
the
back to,
fundamentals we
like
were
I said
taught.
about, Norman. He looked calm even under pressure.
Right. Right.
That's
We
what
was
you
taught
want.
not to be mad when you fought. We was
Yeah,
taught
that's
that
another
you don't have
thing.
to
Yeah,
be mad. If you gotta be mad to fight, you don't need to be fighting because somebody gonna beat your ass one day. Right?
yeah.
Um, he
Yeah.
also said,
Fighting
fuck,
angry is stupid.
it's stupid. Right, exactly. You fight stupidly. Uh the
I just gotta
aircraft
get some
carrier
exercise
said,
equipment. I'll be back in a second.
all right, bet that. The aircraft carrier said, I'm not impressed with Brian Norman yet. Okay. How can you say that when you ain't seen him against the opposition that you say got the skills that pay the bills? You can't say that for neither one of them. Right? I want the fight to thrill me. I do. I want the fight to live up to the hype. Make this clear. I am not one-sided in this fight. I want this fight to be the 50-50 fight that I want it to be. Even though it may not be. I feel you, aircraft. You said yet. Keyword is yet. I feel you. But I want the fight to be 50-50. That way, if let's say Devin does lose or whoever lose, it's a good loss. See, we got too many bad losses, bro. And we got too many bad wins that people hold on to. Because people are fans of the boxer. I'm not a fan of a boxer. Well, let me quit lying. I am a fan of boxers. But no boxer is above the sport with me. I promise to God. I'll never be biased with Terrence Crawford. I'll never be biased with Shakur Stevenson. I'll never be biased with any. If you hear me say I like a boxer, I'll never. Because if they go against some opposition where I'm like, ooh, that might be some smoke. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. And I want that fight. I want Brian Norman and Dev to live up to everything that it's shaping up to be. Because if it doesn't, I feel we get cheated. The only people who don't get cheated is the people who want to just ride with Norman. The people who just want to ride with Dev. And it's like this great divide. You know what I'm saying? And then it turns to this big ass homosexual fucking revival. No. 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 I'm not with that shit, fam.
I'll have to agree with the last statement there. I'm not sure why Devin is such a big underdog either.
No, I don't know why he is. I think it's
Because
the way he moving.
I think he should still be the underdog, but not by. I don't know what the odds are, but if it's by a massive margin, then I don't think that's
I'm gonna be real
accurate.
with you. If I had to go by old
'Cause
school shit, Norman should be the underdog on the strength of, because I'm gonna be real with you. On the strength of, because Devin has faced a better opposition and he's more proven, meaning he done undisputed, he done fought better fighters. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Norman should be, but I feel like the reason he's not is because that the way he moving, the way the Vada thing, coming in there, they know damn well I feel like that shit was set up, bro, with the old boy, with the bodyguard shit, right? Like they knew okay, if people didn't even see all the videos to it, it was a part where them dudes just talking like friends, right? Like at that time, the bodyguard wasn't tripping none of that shit. And if you saw that, they cool, right? That shit when it transpired, that shit was for cameras. No way that dude should acted like that. In my eyes. I feel like, dude, he was told to do that. And I ain't saying he's trying to hurt Brian Norman, but I feel like they was trying to intimidate him. You get what I'm saying? And it didn't work. And now you could possibly, and I'll tell you this, and I have said this time and time on the channel, fam. You don't want to make the sport personal. You don't, bro. You don't want to give your opposition inspiration to fight towards. You understand what I'm saying? Now, his pride. You done fucked with his pride. Oh, y'all think y'all finna bully me? Like I ain't shit. Now, that punch that he's gonna hit you with gonna feel 2 times heavier. And he gonna make sure it's 2 times heavier. He gonna make sure his feet move better than before. You understand what I mean? Like now you may have woken the sleeping giant. Now you made it.
Yeah, I agree with that, Slick. Last thing you want to do is give your opponent any inspiration or motivation or anything along that lines. That was I don't know. Well, whether it was orchestrated or not, I don't know. But if it wasn't, and that fucking security dude did that all on his own fucking thing, if I was fucking Bill, I'd be getting rid of him because to me, he looked like just nothing but a troublemaker. He was just looking for an excuse. And you don't need security dudes like that.
Tripping.
They're supposed to be there to calm shit down with their huge presence. You know what I mean?
I don't know
Not
what he
fucking.
is, but there's so many stories I heard about
yeah,
that
but they're not.
tank.
Doesn't matter what he is, whether he's a family or fucking member or not. A security dude is there to calm shit down with their size and presence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To protect your side of the bargain.
And all he had to do
they're
was
not there to. They're not there
he
to.
didn't have to grab nobody.
That's right.
He could have got right between
that's
them
right.
and be like, "We ain't having
So
that."
like I said, if it was orchestrated, then that's just stupid.
That's why
if it wasn't
orchestrated. What was the point of grabbing his shirt like that, bro?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, look.
Like you said, it's intimidation. They're trying to get inside what's his name's head. That's what they're trying to do.
I look at videos different.
And then Nevada shit 2 weeks after that.
Big as that dude was, right? He could have grabbed when he grabbed his shirt, right, with that one hand, right? He could have grabbed his other arm and sat Brian Norman on his ass if he wanted to. Why didn't you do that? No, you didn't do that because you didn't want to do that. You was trying to create a tussle. You understand what I'm saying? When that shirt was on Brian Norman's face, Brian Norman couldn't get nothing off. He had Brian Norman legit hemmed up. He could have grabbed him under his other arm and sat him on his ass. Said, "No, we ain't having that." But he didn't do that. That's why I said I think that shit was that shit was for cameras, bro. I think the only people that went in on it was Brian Norman and Brian Norman Sr.
Yeah. Well, then to me that's stupid. That is the dumbest way of going about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's good. I mean, look, we're talking about it, so I guess it's sort of done a little bit of what it should have been doing.
It served its purpose, but I can't help but put myself.
To me, the Normans don't come across as people that are going to get easily intimidated.
No,
I mean,
no.
So again, it was fucking pointless, you know.
When you come from the bottom, the only way you can go is up. It ain't what I'm here. I got the belt, but I'm still not where I feel like I should be. It's not like, you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, we're not living on a high horse. We're still regular people. Like it's not like that. So like,
that's right.
I put
that sort of shit would intimidate fucking just the regular dude and his fucking lame ass son on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but you're going up a dude who's a fucking professional boxer and he's standing right next to his old man who used to be a professional boxer. I mean, I don't know what the point of it was stupid. Like I said to start with, it was fucking stupid.
You got a dad that used to be a boxer, training his son to be a boxer, had a couple of fucking good fights, and goddamn me, dad fell off with 2 fights, came back, and his dad telling him, "Hey son, wait, it's patient. It's gonna be your time. It's gonna be your time." And he studied going to the gym every day, grinding. So even though he had his wins, his up and downs, nothing has changed. So what did you think you was gonna accomplish by somebody come and try to intimidate him, bro. He already been through the ringer. It's not nothing new. But the only thing finna be new on your ass, now I'm finna take the shit more serious. Cause now I see that y'all up to some shenanigans and bullshit. So I'm finna come in now and make this undeniable. See, like that's my mindset. You see what I'm saying? And I done said this. I'm coming there, fuck the judges, fuck everybody. I'm finna beat your ass now. Because that shit right there, I felt like was
It's murder.
unnecessary. And then on top
Yeah.
of that, shame on Dev. Your daddy, how old? Your daddy my age. And you put, and not to say that's old, nigga, but you push your daddy in front of you. And
Yeah.
I think everybody saw
No,
that.
no,
You literally,
it was just it was a really bad look all fucking round for Haney's side, to be honest.
yeah, bro. But
It was
overall,
just, like I said, stupid. It was stupid.
yeah, but overall, I wanted to be a great fight. I
Yeah,
want to know if
I do
Brian
too.
can get around with that long jab, right? I want to know if Brian can figure that. I want to know, but I do. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. Just because I believe in a fighter, don't mean that he gonna produce what I hope he produce. Brian Norman, when he talk, I believe him. Cause you know why? I know he believe it. And that's all you can ask for, bro.
Yeah.
Because when a fighter believe in his abilities, he gonna go in and do his best. So I don't have no doubt that
Yeah.
he gonna give up. He gonna give his fucking best, bro. And if he lose, he lose. You get what I'm saying? That's all I can ask
Yeah, but
for, bro.
aircraft carrier's last statement or last comment was spot on, and I agree. It's an intriguing fight
Yeah.
because can Norman handle a fucking pure boxer? And the other question is, has Devin gotten over his fucking mental problems from getting left hooked to fucking death by fucking Ryan?
There you go.
Because guess
There you
guess
go.
what fucking Norman Jr.'s good at? Left hook.
Left hook.
So
And the right.
it's
And the
intriguing.
right. And a stiff ass jab.
But yeah, he's got, yeah.
He
I
got a
know. And
variety.
that's my worry for Devin. I keep saying it. I don't see Devin winning if he's going to stand there with that boy because he's going to get
All
punched.
that big shit, you too small.
But
Man, I don't give a fuck
he
about
might
none of that
he might
shit.
he might win the fucking fight on the scorecards if he runs.
Yeah,
But if he
if he
runs,
runs.
then he's fucked anyway because
But
Turkey
trust
ain't
me.
going to give him no more money.
But trust me. Brian Norman them training for that shit. So he gonna get caught somewhere. And if
Yeah.
you run it and you get caught
And
with a
how does he
devastating
react?
shot, right? And you get caught with a shot, you whether it don't hurt, you just overreact, it look bad. You get what I'm saying? So you gonna
Yeah.
have to fight some fucking where. You gonna have to do
Can you hear
something.
that? Can you hear that rain?
What you say?
Can you hear anything in the background for me?
No.
Oh, it's okay. So just started raining. That's all. Kind of tin roof
No.
here. So.
But I'm just saying though, like at the end of the day, it's a very intriguing fight. It should be the fucking main fight, but it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Susan Bryant Norman for climbing to this stature, it's a well deserved fight, especially coming from a fight where they wanted him to lose and he proved their ass wrong. Went to Japan. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I felt like Bob wanted him to lose that shit, and now he got a shot with Dev. Boy,
Yeah.
if he
Oh,
win this.
this will be the biggest name on Norman's resume by a mile.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. This shit is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? No aircraft carrier. Aircraft. I one day come on the show, bro, so I can explain myself better. Cause see, when I read stuff, I may interpret it different than what you typed. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm saying things um differently than what you meant, let me know, okay? But you're right. Tommy Hearns was chinny, right? Not very. I won't say he was very chinny, but he was chinny. And people that wrote him off. No, because he was tall, he had lanky arms. But I never wrote Devin off because if you heard in the beginning when I said if you saw Sweet Pea Whitaker, right? Now I'm not saying Dev is Sweet Pea, but go tell me his knockout ratio. Go tell me his knockout ratio. So if Dev go through his career unbeaten, right? He may not knock nobody else out in his career. I don't give a fuck. He could be beat, right? Because the name of the game is boxing. It's not called KOs. I'm a person who appreciate the sweet science, bro. Real talk. So if that's the case, this is why I always remain a Devin fan. A lot of people don't like Devin. He pillow fisted, so the fuck what? If he can't punch, what they say, he can't punch his way out of wet paper bag. So what? If the other opposition cannot fucking beat him, it don't fucking matter what he can do with his fist. They can't beat him. So I'm not saying that, Aircraft. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that the opposition, and I think me and Mark on record on here too, saying that what I do definitely give him a prize for. He don't duck no smoke, bro.
Definitely not.
And that's something I can't say for a lot of motherfuckers in boxing. Dev don't duck smoke, bro. So he put himself in the fire. You feel me? He does.
Yeah.
So it's certain criteria you can't take from Dev, bro. You know what I mean?
Devin's definitely not a fucking duck, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if there was ever one fight in Devin's career where he should have ducked and been a duck, is this fucking fight coming up?
Right.
Because this is the most dangerous, most powerful puncher he's going to face or has faced.
And
I
that's a
would
fact.
think.
It's not
So,
the hottest name on his record, but it is the most. I think this is the toughest fight.
I'll bet Norman Jr. punched.
I think it's gonna be. We'll see, but I think this is gonna be the toughest fight he faces.
Yeah.
Besides,
Well, his most powerful hitting opponent in my Loma's not known for his power. He was a boxer as well.
Yeah,
this is going to be his most.
Loma.
I mean, he never got to face fucking Tank because Tank fucking ducked fuck out of him for the 4 years he was there.
Right.
So, and I would think that Norman Jr. probably punches fucking harder than Tank, to be honest. So, all credit to Devin for taking the fight. I just want to see how he fights. If that's going to be the intriguing bit for me. If he stands there and fights with Norman, I don't think I'll give him all the credence, but I don't think it ends well for him.
Yeah, that's that. And the name of the game is hit. What is it? Hit and don't get it. And but
my other thing with that shit.
But
my thing with that shit is don't come into the press conferences and stuff telling like fucking Shakur does and say you're going to knock people out and then fucking
it's people like
proceed
that, Mark,
not to. You know,
it's people like that, Mark, that take it and they cut the sentence in half. It's hit and don't get hit, and it's miss, make them miss, make them pay. That was never two sentences. It was all one sentence at once upon a time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the name. The whole sentence is the name of the game. You understand? Hit and don't get hit, but make them miss and make them pay. It was one sentence. Today, they cut it in half. It was one sentence, bro. And that's what we lacking. That's the game. That is the game. Whether you knock him out or not, I don't give a fuck. That's why Mayweather got all the praise he got. He made him miss, and what'd he do? Made him fucking pay.
Made him pay.
That's right. Entertaining.
But that second last, or it's probably third last comment from Aircraft Carrier now was he said if Norman wins by unanimous decision will be more remarkable than a KO. And I'll give him that. Fucking oath it will be.
Yeah.
If him and Devin fight for 12 rounds and he doesn't knock Devin out or seriously hurt Devin and he beats Devin on points, that'll be more impressive.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I hope it's more people like us that will recognize that, because we're gonna have some haters. Because like everybody about KOs right now, so they'll be like, "Oh, Norman ain't shit. He could knock out Dev." No, bro. What if he want to just beat him at his own game and show him that you can't outbox me? You can't fuck with me. See, like, boxing has always been this skill / bravado thing. You get what I'm saying? And if you choose that route with the bravado and add it in, salute to Brian Norman. Beat him at his own fuck game. I'm not mad at that shit, bro. Because that gotta hurt a lot worse. That'll make Dev wish he got
that last. That last comment from fucking Aircraft about fucking if Devon knocks out fucking or if Devon stops fucking Norman Jr., Bill gonna shut down the algorithm on fucking
Hell yeah.
YouTube.
Woo-wee.
That's hilarious.
Bro, you
Fuck
ain't
yeah.
lying right there, boy. He gonna be on every fucking thing,
Bill even gonna come up on Punch and Slick's channel.
Yeah, he'll be over. He gonna be over here. He gonna be everywhere. I told you, I watch everybody. You motherfucker. Let me tell you something. The only way that is exactly what you said, Aircraft.
I can't see that.
If Devin stops, not beat him, he gotta stop that boy.
If he
You
stops
ain't
him,
never lied.
fucking hell.
I swear to God,
You just
bro.
turn YouTube off. Don't listen because all you're gonna hear is Bill Haney on everything.
Yeah, bro. But if they lose, you ain't gonna hear from them for a minute, bro. They'll go right and hide. 100%, bro. 100%. But my game is a 50-50
Yeah.
fight. Like, that's
I can't-
what I like.
I can't
That's
see
what
that
I like.
happening. Man.
And every fight don't gotta be 50-50. I just want to be competition. You feel me? That's it, man. That's all, bro. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down right here, man. So I can get ready to get for tomorrow. I gotta make thumbnail and all that good stuff for tomorrow fights. Mark, thank you for coming up, bro. I appreciate you, bro. For keeping me company, bro.
All right, mate.
Right on, man.
All right. Shout out to you, Slick, and everybody in the chat. Talko FC, Aircraft Carrier Nerd, Punch RC, fucking all them.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
shout out to DJ. Where the hell are you? You've been
I don't
listening to
know.
me, old MIA there for a couple of weeks. Old DJ.
Right.
And
Right
Nine.
on.
I haven't heard from Nine for a while either.
Right.
All right. I'll let you go, Slick. Cheers,
all right,
mate.
bro. All right, y'all, man. Salute y'all for coming through. Hit that like button. Make sure you come back and show out tomorrow for the fights, man. And I'll be back. Deuces, bro. I ain't going that quick. Make sure I hit that like button on the way out, man. All right. Talker SD, aircraft carrier. Good conversation in the chat, man. Susie, you keeping the chat gravy. You understand me? All right. Aircraft carrier ended up being number 1 in the chat. Salute. Mark Wynn was number 2. Punch Talk was number 3. Chappelle was number 4. Salute to everybody, man. I'm gonna start giving my props on everybody who keep the chat bumping. You understand me? This is a great night of boxing talk, man. I just want to end this off right, man. Tomorrow I'll be back with Duarte versus Sims fight. Make sure you show up and show out for your boy. Come through, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. You understand me? And most of all, remember, support your content creators. I am your boy Slick50. And now I'm officially up out of here. Y'all be easy. Deuces.